that should actually work. Okay. All right. Anyway, we back. Sorry about that. I know everybody, everybody at Facebook, man. I know I didn't have that camera. I mean, I didn't have the mics hooked up to the camera. Right? You got to do a drop down button, and then hit a certain one. Every time I miss a week, I always come back a little rusty, and I hate when I do that. But either way, we're back.
Okay. And how was your week? Yeah,
No,
how was your trip?
it was good. I went down to Charleston, South Carolina. My kid's grandmother stayed down there. Um, she's seen the little grandkids and all that stuff. But I didn't know how. I mean, not Charleston, Columbia, South Carolina. But I didn't know how live Columbia, South Carolina was.
Is it nice?
Yeah, it's nice because now I don't know if because they got that army base down there. I think it's Fort Jackson, whatever. That's down there. But when I went downtown,
Don't do Fort Jackson like that. I had to think like,
Yeah,
yo, that's
well,
where I did basic.
yeah.
I was like, what?
But I went downtown. I was just noticing like it was just a million people downtown. You got the old heads on the bike, listen to Love and Happiness, loud as hell on their damn bikes and stuff. And I'm gonna be like that next year.
Okay.
Because soon as I retire, I'm gonna get the old bike with the handlebars and all that stuff.
Okay.
And the Love and Happiness. That's all I'm gonna be playing all the way down. What's up, man? What's up, Sutton, man? Y'all hopping on quick. Yeah, Action Jackson. Yeah, that's the nickname for it. But it was kind of loud though. I didn't understand that. But now when I'm getting close to the time of retiring.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out like, do I want to stay here or do I want to
Branch off.
branch off and go somewhere else? But I don't know. It's kind of up in the air right now. I think I just want to take one step at a time.
As you should.
And
And
then-
how long have you been here?
Shoot, well, off and on since 2003.
Oh no, it's time to leave.
Yeah. So,
Fayetteville really, you can grow our Fayetteville, you just grow out of it. I feel like
yeah.
I'm ready to go. I've been here for 4 years. I'm
You already ready to go?
Yeah, my son needs to hurry up and graduate. Like, come on, boy.
And what grade are you in?
10th grade.
10th grade.
To 11th.
You got a couple of years. When you plan on moving after here?
As soon as he graduates, as soon as he walk. Where do I want to go?
Yeah.
I want to be closer to family. Like, I'm here by myself. I'm 12 hours away from home. Yeah, I'm like 2 hours on a flight, but still in all, during COVID and stuff, you couldn't fly. So
Yeah.
I really miss home. Like, I have no family here. I have no friends. So, well, I have you.
I'm about to say, God damn, she
But
just
still,
threw me
no,
all to the
no,
curve.
no,
Now,
no.
I see what you're saying, though. Because, see, all my family, like my brother and my sister and my nephews, they moved to San Antonio, Texas.
Okay.
So, they really advocate me. Like, come on over here when you retire and all that stuff like that.
And
But
I say go.
yeah,
I told you Texas is good for retirement for veterans.
I don't know about San Antonio, though.
Oh, yes, it is. It's the best place. Like, you're going to get a bang for your buck. Like,
You been to San Antonio?
No, but I was a veteran
Oh,
service
yeah,
officer.
you over here.
No, but I was a
You-
veteran service officer, and like we can see like the best places, and anything on the West Coast
Yeah.
is way better because they just have so many exemptions and so many free colleges you can go to, and so many more free programs. There's in the hospitals, the veteran hospitals are way better. I don't know. I just feel like Texas has it all.
Let's see.
Any part of Texas, I feel like it's good for a veteran.
I'm gonna go there for New Year's.
That would be nice.
Christmas and New Year's. So
Okay.
I technically go my terminal leave on Christmas Eve.
Oh, you short.
Yeah. All right, there.
Okay. Because, yeah, like when you text me today, I was like, oh, you think you're off?
Yeah.
But I didn't realize you was that short. I was like,
But
it was a 40.
But to be real with you, I mean, you like on the Special Forces side, right? So we get 4 days for any holiday.
Oh, okay.
So 82nd year, they ass was still at work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you wasn't wrong.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you text me like, yeah, like you off today. I'm like, oh yeah, I am. It's 4 days for us.
Because it was matter. It was like, what, 10 o'clock? You was like, I want to
Mm-hmm.
get a haircut. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's not how
No,
this
that's
works.
not.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be in the office right now.
Exactly.
But you society get 4 days for any holiday.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
nice.
So, yeah. 82nd year, they ass still at work. My homeboy see me, I'm like, damn, nigga, you all like, yeah, nigga, I'm at the barber shop. I just got fresh.
Right.
Real quick.
Exactly.
But we'll see. We'll see when I retire. Christmas Eve is when I go on my terminal leave.
Okay.
My official retirement date is April 29th, 2023.
So you be on leave that
For
whole
108
time?
days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Still getting paid by the Army.
Yeah, that's real nice.
Yeah. But I'm having trouble like backing off the gas. Like at work. Because I run
You don't
airborne
wanna
operation.
give it over, you feel like? You
No,
feel
it ain't
like
even
the
that.
transition?
It ain't even that. I still like it's like I'm not doing much, but I'm doing a lot at the same time. It's like I run airborne operations,
Right.
so I'm just jumping in, doing jump master shit.
Right.
But anything outside of that, paperwork, I'm like, oh, no, I ain't doing all that.
Oh, okay.
I'm like
That's
picking and choosing, but all these appointments start to come up,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna be out of work regardless.
I would have an appointment even if I didn't have.
I know. Shit, cause they ain't like, what they gonna do? Check me? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got 2 appointments all day. You'll be like, all right, man. I'll let y'all. So let's get into the topics, man. So, first topic, Kevin Samuel. He passed away. Was it last night or was it the other night? So it's so crazy. Like when he passed away, like I had a list of topics.
Right.
But then when he passed away, that's all everybody wanted to hear.
Right.
Oh
That's
no,
devastating.
nigga, you gotta
Right.
talk about this dude. Boom, like that. So before we get into it, let's do this real quick.
This program is about unsolved mysteries. Whenever possible, the actual family members and police officials have participated in recreating the events. What you're about to see is not a news broadcast.
All right, now so I played that my little unsolved mystery thing because now it just not only did he die, they turned it to a whole mystery thing.
Oh, see, I haven't found him because you know.
So it was one clip that was circling around that's saying like he had stage 2 cancer, but I think he had it at one point.
Okay.
And then he like fought it, and then and then he got cured from it, or whatever. But I'm gonna play this other clip about what they think is going on now.
Okay. Because fill me in.
I got you.
All right, you guys, so the death of Kevin Samuels has been sadly confirmed. Now, his mother did confirm the news this morning, but she's saying that she is pissed because she found out through social media they didn't even get a chance to notify her of his death. Now, it's being said that allegedly a woman met Kevin on May 4th and went home with him. Now, early Thursday morning, it's being said that he complained about having chest pains before falling over onto this woman. So allegedly, the woman that he was with was a nurse, and she did try to help him, but when EMTs came, he was unresponsive. Now, people are saying that he died from cardiac arrest, but like I said, nothing has really been completely confirmed, but it is confirmed that he has passed. Now, we all know that Kevin Samuels is very controversial. His YouTube has blowed up. His Instagram has over 1 million followers. But regardless of everything, y'all, let's just show his family some respect. It has been confirmed he is dead.
He is dead.
Yeah, she had ended like that. like it was confirmed he is
gone.
dead. All right. So this is the thing, right? I know women hated him.
Not necessarily hate. Hate is such a strong word.
So what you felt about him? What you felt?
I just felt like he tried to belittle women, but
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't necessarily say I hated him because everybody has their viewpoint, but I definitely didn't watch him. But the clips that I did see of him, like I would get really angry, but like, damn, like you ain't gotta go so hard. It wasn't just the
Yeah.
woman, it's also on the man too, but he
Mm-hmm.
would blame the women so hard. Like, yeah.
So it's getting kind of crazy, right? Because the thing is, let me jump to my own real quick. But anyway, the thing is, men when he died, everybody was like, the men were like, oh shit, what we gonna do now? Like he was our leader and all like that.
Not a leader, huh?
Yeah,
Not-
like,
not a
Yeah,
leader.
and I was like, well, goddamn, like I watched a couple of his episodes.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, I knew he was a little harsh.
He very.
But at the end of the day, he was telling some women like some real shit. Like
No, he was not.
I think he was because no, he was telling men too though.
Okay.
And-
Was he? Because
yeah, he
all
was.
the clips I watched, it was always bashing women.
Because that's how the media works.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
You can
I
talk shit
understand.
about men all
Right.
damn day, right? You say something about a black woman, oh my god, like that's the only clip's gonna go. And the reason why I feel like he was saying some real shit. Now he was harsh though. I'm not saying that the things that he was saying he could have said it in a different way. But a lot of women and men, because men will hop in there and like, yeah, I'm trying to. He'll ask a man, right, and a woman, you know, what you looking for in a man or woman, boom, boom. And then the dude, he'll be like, no, she got to have master's degree,
Right.
own business, boom, boom. And then he'd be like, well, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, oh, I work at Walmart. He'd be like, well, damn, nigga, how you looking for this? and you on this level, like he would. I just feel like he would just like real with people, and in this day and age, you can't be honest with people.
You can't, but also you can't say a guy that's working at Walmart can't be with a woman that has a master's degree and owns her own business. She might be.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like a man taking care of a woman. But it would have been okay if she was working at Walmart, right?
Well,
and
yeah,
for him,
yeah. But I think what he was trying to explain to him was like, why you so picky?
Okay.
And you at this level,
Right.
so you want a woman at this level,
Right.
like that's higher than. I mean, successful, own business and all like that. But you over here working for somebody at Walmart.
Well, he might have been a general manager at Walmart.
It
Like,
doesn't even matter
20
if.
plus years. Hey, yes, they do. They make pretty good damn money after a couple of years.
But when he asked him like, well, what kind of degree you got? Oh shit, I got an associate. So what you? So why are you so picky at this point? And I think he did that with women. I think that he calls out like things that okay, with women, you want a man to make, $400,000 a year,
do.
boom, da da da.
And do.
Yeah, but he's gonna ask you, but what you bringing to the table, right? And I think
Peace.
even it was one woman on there. She was like, "Oh no, the nigga got to be 6'5", abs, boom boom." Then he was like, "Well, how much you weigh?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was doing that. Like, well, how much you weigh? And I think like what they do is with those clips, they just show what he
He
said.
says like so horrible, right?
Yeah, they're not showing the whole conversation. Like, okay, you want a man 6'6", whatever, abs, workout, but you don't even go to the gym.
But there is a group of men on TikTok that is exactly like that.
What?
Yes,
It's a
that
group
are like
page?
6'5".
It's a group page.
No, it's a couple. It's hundreds of them
Uh huh.
that wants a bigger woman that
Okay.
doesn't work out and stuff. So they are out there. We just have to find them.
Well, they want a bigger woman to help them work out.
No, they just like women, bigger women.
Okay,
There's-
no, it's women. It's men out there like big women. I mean, I like size. You know what I'm saying? Too skinny. I don't know what people doing with that shit. But I mean, how big you talking about though?
Well, one man said.
This.
One man did say if she don't weigh 285 pounds or more, I
Oh,
don't want her.
85 though.
285 or more.
Ah, 85. That's a little abundant. That's a little too much.
He was
285.
like, if she don't weigh 285, she don't need to hit my index. And I was like, damn, I don't even have a chance, but dang it, it's sexy.
I don't think he believes that. 285?
I was believing the TikTok.
No. No,
What is it called? You start getting your FYPs or whatever, like your favorite videos you start
The
to
For
watch.
You page?
Yeah, For You page. There you go, see? And I just get all these For You pages, so I'm trying to, see where they at.
Not
But
285 though.
I wish I would have seen the video now.
Do you know how big 285 is? Especially for a woman. It's big for a man.
But she may have larger breasts and a lot of ass, thighs.
That's in the 220, 200 range. I work with them. You know, that's in that range. Like your stomach's still flat, but your thighs big, boom, boom, so it's gonna push you at the 200, and we love that shit. But 285, that's about 300.
She might got a little tummy.
I want to see a 285 with a flat stomach.
She might got long hair that weighs.
A long head?
Long hair that
Oh.
weighs like 20 pounds. Her wig might weigh 20 pounds.
No, 285. That's abundant. But it's people that think 200 pounds is crazy
Right.
for a woman. You know what I'm saying? And I hate those people. They just like the most skinny ass.
I'm almost there.
But back to Kevin, I just think he was really being real with people, and fuck it, you know what I'm saying? He might have been down to cancer. Yeah, I'm tell you what, if I was down to cancer, yeah, this podcast show about to change.
But
Yeah,
did he look sick?
No, he didn't. I don't think it was cancer. I think earlier, in the early 2000s, he had cancer. And he just beat it and chemo this. But you know what? That could be a life changing experience for
Of
somebody,
course.
right? So he might have beat that cancer, and he was like, "Oh, nah, you know, I'm just gonna start being real with niggas."
This is true too.
And also, he was talking to men and women.
Okay, see, I thought he was just talking to
Yeah.
women.
But the funny thing is that no matter what he says, more women was calling him than men.
I know.
It was kind of crazy. You know,
I'm not calling nobody. Mm-mm.
Nah, and he just sit there with his Red Bull.
That's what I must have gave my heart to take them Red Bulls.
You talking shit, you're fat. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think sometimes the women need to be checked though. You don't think so? Like bring you back down to earth a little bit.
I think we're brought back to earth every day, just being a black woman itself. going out in public, and especially a big woman, if she's going out in public, she's brought back to earth every single day because she's stereotyped, you know, to be small, like the little white girl that weighs 105 pounds. She's gorgeous, you know. So we're brought back to earth every day.
It's gorgeous to somebody.
Right.
But 105
right.
pounds, that's garbage. But okay. If you call Samuel, right? You call Kevin, right?
Yes, I call. Okay.
And he asks you,
Okay.
what kind of man you looking for? Like, cause that's how he gonna do it. So what you looking for?
What am I looking for?
Well, first he's gonna ask you what the problem. I'm about to be Kevin
okay,
right
go
now.
ahead.
I'm about to be
Okay.
Kevin.
Okay.
I'm about to be Kevin. Hold on,
Let me
get
get my
drink.
thoughts
Let me get
together.
my drink.
Okay, go ahead.
So you calling me because you got a problem with men, right?
Yes.
So what your problem with men is? Explain to me.
They're just not men anymore. They're not the men I grew up with.
What you mean by that? What you mean by men that you grew up with?
A strong man. Somebody is willing to take care of home. Now men want you to take care of them.
So, okay, all right. So so they're not taking care of you. What is that? They don't have enough money.
Not necessarily
they ain't
money,
paying
but
the
they're just
bills.
lazy and they're a lot weaker. And
What you mean by lazy?
let's see. Now men don't want to work hard. They just want to go to work, come home, and pay everybody else to do everything. Which I get. This is a time to do that. They don't want to cut the grass no more.
Well,
They don't want
okay.
to. They don't want to fix cars anymore. They just want to take them to the shop now. They don't want to do go to kids' baseball games and stuff. Now they just want to send the mom.
Oh, that's just deadbeat right there. Now the car thing, that's a little different. That's a trade. Like,
It's not really a trade. Our parents were. You didn't really see
I don't know.
our parents taking let me take this to the shop.
yeah, but what you talking about fixing though?
Like oil change some spark plugs,
We're
stuff
not-
I can do.
Look,
Look,
it's no need.
they don't even wash cars no more. Now they just take it down to the shop for $20
Yeah.
and somebody clean it.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that. Nah, I'm gonna get them to pay. I'm gonna get them to do it. And you talk about changing the oil?
Yeah.
No.
Just jack the car up and change the oil.
You know why I don't fix nothing on my cars? Because I don't want to fuck nothing up. I need to
but
blame
your
somebody.
car is different. I'm talking about. Okay, I guess times are different because this is the time where they had Pontiacs
Well, yeah, there was metal,
and Chevys,
and it was a book to fix it.
right, and
Yeah.
Mazdas and stuff like that. But now you have nicer cars, more electronic. Okay, so I can
Computers.
get right. Okay,
It's
so yeah, I
computers,
wouldn't want to
yeah.
work on my vehicle either. I had to take mine to the shop because I don't even have a man to take my car to the shop. Just take it for me.
No,
Why I gotta
okay.
take it?
Now see,
You know
that's
what I mean?
okay. Now we meeting somewhere in the
Okay.
middle. I would definitely understand that.
Right.
What's wrong with the car? I got it. Just give me the keys. I'll take it down there, boom. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't want you to even deal with that waiting
Right.
and oil. Oil change, I ain't going to change it. I'll take the
Take it
car
to-
for you,
okay,
though.
yeah.
I got you
That's
on
a
that.
question, right.
Give me the keys. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get the oil change. I'm going to ride around the city with it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? Your oil got changed. You're going to come
Right.
back with a full tank of gas.
Right.
I understand that part. Now, getting up under there, we just ain't built like that. Nah, I'm sorry.
But even for today, I had to text you, I can't find nobody to
Oh,
inspect
yeah.
my car.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Why do I have to drive around?
I got you.
And then I call my baby daddy, yo, I can't find an inspection. And he's like, didn't our son tell you where to go?
Yeah.
That's not the point. My son is 16. I understand you, that's my baby daddy. We're not married no more, but still, come get this car and take it to go get an inspection. I shouldn't even have to ask you. You should just,
Okay.
know.
Yeah. I feel you. No, that's see, you got me halfway with the new,
Okay, I feel you.
generation and the old generation.
Right. And the sun is hotter, so nobody really wants to cut
I'm
the
not-
grass.
Yeah, I'll take the car to get washed though all day. I wash all the cars. I'm taking them though.
See, when you can just get the hose. 2 weeks ago, I was outside washing my car.
Mm-hmm.
Out.
Yeah.
It was hot as.
And
And it was 5 o'clock. It was still hot.
I'll be right across the street looking through the blinds.
And I am that neighbor that is nosy. That
Oh, I'm nosy.
yeah.
You know how I know I'm nosy? The blinds of my house got that permanent dent in it. Yeah, I ain't got to put my finger on it no more. I just look straight through the hole. And I'm in a cul-de-sac, right? So I see the whole block.
thing.
And I just be looking. I look at Cheryl out there. Cheryl out
I
there
just use
putting
my
them plants
cameras
down.
now. The little camera on the wall.
Oh
Just
yeah.
take that, blow that up, and you can see everything.
I
Yeah.
didn't even know my ring. I can zoom out.
Yeah, you can watch all day.
I be zooming all up the street. Right in my living room. Like, what they doing out there? They washing their cars in that hot ass?
Yes.
But, no, go ahead.
Or even like this week, I was tilling my yard because, I have no grass.
Mm-hmm.
And so I threw down grass seed. But then I was like, okay, now I have to till it in order to get it in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
There was like 50 men passing through the neighborhood. And my son's in the house. He didn't even come out and be like, yo, Mom, you want me to help you till this? He was like, you need my help? And I was like, nah, you shouldn't even ask. You should just
come out and
do.
help.
And I was like, nah, I don't need your help. Dude went right back inside. You know what I mean? And my neighbors, they pass and they wave. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
nobody want to offer to help. Y'all don't see me out here sweating, my makeup melting off.
Yeah. No, your son should have just came out though.
Yeah,
That's
dude
why I
did.
did that with my mama. Like I see her in the yard, I get an attitude. But let me go on out here, man.
No.
And start doing that.
My son won't even cut the grass right now because the riding lawnmower is down, so he doesn't want to push it. It's not like we ain't got no push mower. He just like, nah, I'm gonna take it to the neighbor, wait for the neighbor to come, because him and the neighbor's supposed to fix it. But I'm like, the neighbor's working. He's like, yeah, he gonna be off one day though.
One day.
It's gonna be the end of summer, but our grass gonna be 10 feet high. And then I'm gonna have to get out there and push it.
Okay. What
I guess
else
that's
you
my exercise.
What else you looking for in the movie? We about to play matchmaker on this motherfucker. Now, me as Camille Sandwich is gonna ask you like what else you looking for in a man?
I'm looking for somebody that's more than my best friend. Because you have best friends, of course. We all have a best friend. But you don't tell that best friend everything, do you? Like, there's not everything. So I want somebody that's more than my best friend. And somebody that's just going to meet me halfway. You know what I mean? And all things.
Are you big on the height requirements and all that stuff like most women?
No, not no 5'4".
You were there. Oh, yeah, okay. Now, one thing I would say, man. Y'all women can't date a man shorter than you. I don't know how
but when we lay down in the bed, we're the same height.
Yeah, but no, it ain't about that. Because everybody can't see y'all in the bed. But everybody see y'all in public.
You just got to be confident with it.
You,
I just have to wear flats. But yeah, he got at least be 5'8".
Same height.
At least.
Same height or taller?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
No, 5'7" or taller.
5'7" or taller? Okay,
Yes,
all right, cool.
5'7".
Because y'all be going extreme. Man, then you got to be 6'7". Like, come on, man.
Then
That is
that's
an
like,
athlete. That y'all
yeah,
trying to
and
become.
then it's like climbing a horse. So then you
Yeah,
get all
that's
those
a-
other,
Yeah, you want to. Yeah, that's an athlete that you're talking about. But that's not average.
Yeah, you might find them, but they're mostly like dorky.
Yeah, they goofballs.
Yeah, really.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because most men that size, they don't have no social skills. Because they probably play
'Cause
sports
they
and
gotta
stuff.
look down.
Well, it wasn't even that. It's like the ones I grew up with, they corny. Like they all corny, but they got all the attention in high school because they was playing basketball, football, whatever the case may be. But it came to them. They didn't have to like work to talk to a female.
Okay.
So they don't have no social skills. After high school was over, the glory days was over. Now they out here in the world like don't know how to talk to people. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
So
So
Yeah,
now
be
they're
careful of that.
at the house in the dark.
yeah, cause they're lame. Like they don't have no personality at all because it would just get thrown at them.
But I seem like if they would go out, women would still
Automatically though.
attract to them just because of their height, and we're curious.
Until you talk to them.
Right.
And
So they
then-
need to keep those social skills. Don't go in the house hiding out. Like, keep talking to women. Because women were, okay, like men, y'all are sight. So, like, when you're talking to a guy, y'all have to have 10,000 pictures. I just sent you one. But then you need a picture, like,
Like
at
every day.
the, yeah. Or you need a FaceTime. This whole, like,
It's FaceTime.
yeah, like, yeah.
But I think it's
FaceTime
women that
thing.
want to FaceTime more though.
No.
Who man you talking to that
I
wanna
don't want to
FaceTime?
FaceTime nor talk on the phone.
I'm
just
a texter.
Me.
Just
Yeah,
I'm a text. Just text me all day.
When
Cause
I see you, we'll talk.
Yeah, yeah. If I fuck with you, I'll
Right.
accept the FaceTime.
Right.
But I'm more of a texter all day. I can't all day on the
Oh,
phone.
my bad. I did FaceTime him today.
Yeah, but no, it was cool. But I fucks with you, so it's
Right,
like, oh, I'll
okay.
accept this one.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that random FaceTime shit. It's like, damn nigga, I'm at work. Like, what's up? Oh,
And
just
I
wanted to see-
don't work.
Well, yeah.
So I'm at home in pajamas all day. You want to FaceTime? Are you
You
serious?
ain't got your face on or
Right,
nothing.
nothing. Here ain't even call.
Are they our age FaceTiming?
Yes, they
'Cause
are.
I figure younger dudes will.
Yeah. I
Like
know
my
one-
nephew, he don't call me. He just FaceTime me.
Right,
He's like 23 though.
right.
That's
This younger generation, they want to FaceTime. They want to see everything right.
But then we FaceTime, but don't even look at the camera. As soon as we get the camera, like, yo, what's up, dog?
Your
Yeah.
face is so good.
Nah, I'm just out here, man. I'm at the barber shop. You know what I'm saying? We do not look each other in the
Right.
eyes. But I feel you on the pictures, though. I think that's a little abundant, too. Like, yo, what you doing right now? Oh, I'm just in the bed. Send me a
In the
picture.
picture.
It's like, what?
Right.
I don't know. I don't know.
And like, you know, I think a woman, like, if we do, because like if I am going to like, if I meet somebody and I don't really know them and I am getting to know them over the phone, like I'm going and I vibe with you over the phone, that's good enough for me. I'm not gonna even ask you for a picture. But even if
Yeah.
the guy is vibing with me and I sent him a picture already, he's like, send me an updated one.
Yeah, updated one.
Nigga, that was an updated one. That one was yesterday in the good light.
Yeah.
That took me 20 times to get for you.
My homegirl has saved pictures to send.
Yeah, you do. Like I have a couple of saved ones,
Yeah, you know, here
but
you go.
then you gotta update them because then they might be winter. You know, ain't no leaves on the
You in a
tree.
big ass jacket.
Right.
Damn, man, this is July.
Scully, you know. So yeah, you gotta update them. So yeah, I do. But gosh, I just feel like I'm 40 years old, and like now it's just me going after the men. Cause y'all, they ain't definitely.
The North Carolina man.
Yeah, they ain't coming after
approach.
me. You know what I mean? Like, cause I guess most of the time, you know, I have that resting bitch face. I'm trying to get better at
I
smiling.
don't think you got that.
I can't though. Especially if I got like a baseball cap on. But most of the time, I have like a baseball cap on, a sweatshirt, jogging pants. You know, I don't try not to wear leggings because my ass is so big. Because then I feel like
That's, all
that's
we
where
gonna be looking
everybody
at.
eyes go. Because I don't have
Oh, yeah.
breasts.
Cause leggings, yeah, they're gonna intensify your lower body. Like when y'all wear them to the gym and shit, the niggas be in the gym. That's all they gonna do is just look at you.
Yeah,
You
that's
got
why I
leggings.
like to go to True Fit. They got just the women's area.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go to Anytime Fitness. It's a small ass little old people gym.
Not
You know what I
old
mean?
people.
Yeah, it just be old people in there.
They be up there at 4 o'clock in the morning.
4 o'clock strong. Like, damn, nigga, you got up this early, nigga. That's how I know when you get old, you wake
Power
up early.
walk.
Yeah, they just doing their little power walk. You know what I'm saying? I come in there, they be like, what's up, little young buck? I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm 38 years old. You talking about young buck. You about to retire, little young buck. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I am, you know, boom, boom. But, you know, good conversation with them. But it's a small gym, it ain't packed. But I didn't know True Fit had a women's only sector.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty dope. That's actually pretty dope. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know, men are just different. I don't really know what to say. I just feel like I got more play in my younger days, but now I feel like that I'm older and I know what I want and everything. Men are, I guess, trying to catch up because like after the first date they be like, so when we're gonna fuck,
Yeah.
you know. Now, don't get me wrong,
It's a couple
some,
of
yes,
I got you.
but not everybody.
Yeah.
Or like one dude, he was like, you know, we were fucking or whatever, and then he texted me something like, so no more sex? And I was like, excuse me, did you just really say no more sex?
Did you text him that?
No, he texted, no. And then he was like, so why you not texting me? I was like, dude,
Yeah.
you literally text me no more sex. And he was like, that's because I wasn't getting no answer from you. So you should have figured out I have moved on. Like, you have been canceled.
But he could have sent, hey, are you okay? Because you're not answering me?
Yo,
He sent, oh shit, no more sex? Because you ain't
I wish
responding
I
to
could
me?
find. Let me.
You ain't got to
I
do all
had
that.
to because it was just. I don't.
These niggas our age.
Yeah, and then he was like, "So damn, you ain't fucking with me." I was like, "Sir, the last time you texted me, you
Yeah.
was like, no more sex. Like, come on now." He was like, "Cause I wasn't getting any replies." Okay, if you're not getting a reply, like after, guys, after like the 5th and 6th time, and she hasn't texted you back or reply, she has moved on. Don't try. Like,
Depends.
she's not busy.
Depends.
She is not that busy after the 5th or 6th
I
text.
got you, but it depends though. Cause some of y'all girls, y'all just be ignoring the nigga just to get on his nerves. Because
Not
and
the ones
then
that want you though.
yeah, you're right. But hold on now. It depends though. It depends because I had a girl do me like that. Then once I got quiet, that's what she was like. So you just ain't gonna? I'm like, hold on, nigga. I just text you 7 times. You ain't say nothing bad to me. So then when I got quiet, it's oh no, you ain't gonna try to fight that. You know, it's like oh you like that
The chase.
the chase. That's what
See,
you
she
like.
like them
be-
up north niggas.
Yeah. I don't. You know what? I don't even think that's an up north down south. I think if you just care for somebody or fuck with somebody, you're gonna try to fight for them a little bit.
Yeah. Like if I'm really into somebody, like I'm going to text you every day and I'm going to try my best to talk to you every day. But I also feel like if I'm texting you every day, I need for you to text me
Respond
back.
back.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So I feel like even if you skip a day, like I'm ready to move on. Like next. Like
Got you. And when they skip a day, it's like, damn, I don't even run through that person's mind at all.
I've been at home crying, waiting on you for you to text me.
I've been in situations like that, like, damn, like, I don't even be in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be on your mind.
Right.
Oh, shit, I ain't hear from him today. Boom, boom, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I want to be on your mind. If I'm not on your mind, then I know I'm nowhere in the vicinity of, you know what I'm saying, in your, of the person that you care about.
Right.
You know, I got to be on. My homeboys be texting me like, that nigga, I ain't heard from you.
Exactly.
I feel a little important, like, yeah, my bad, nigga, I just been busy. You know what I'm saying?
But jumping out of planes.
Yeah, jumping out of planes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. So that's why with me, I always try to respond back to people that day. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if I can't pick up the phone without, I'm going to send you a text like, oh, I'm in the middle of doing this right now. Boom, boom, I got you. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm not on your mind, we're done. Cause I mean, I got a 2-text rule now.
Oh, okay.
Cause I was that person a long time ago, like, 7, why you ain't talking to me? Do you not want to fuck with me? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, I give you 2 texts.
Right.
And if you got your red shit on and you read it, I'm losing my mind.
You gotta just open it. You gotta just like touch the screen and read. Like, oh yeah. But yeah, that's understandable. But also, sometimes if you're dating and you're not serious with somebody, you can have like 4 or 5 people you're dating.
Yeah.
And you gotta be careful.
Of what?
Because you could accidentally text them something that was really meant for the other person. Now, I have got caught up a couple of times because I'm not a multitasker. I can only do one thing at a time. So when I'm multitasking, I will text somebody the wrong thing, and then I'll be like, hit up my homegirl, like, yo, hurry up, tell me how to fix this. Like, I accidentally texted the wrong thing, you know what I mean?
Give me an example. Give me a situation.
Okay, like, let's just say if you're talking to one guy and he's just like asking you about your day or whatever, and you be like, well, I really enjoyed last night, but you didn't go nowhere with him last night. You was with somebody else the other night.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? So you start mixing up dudes with each other. So you gotta always. So if I'm dating, just dating, my limit is 3 now.
Okay.
You know, at first it was like a whole baseball team.
Like a dude got a little team.
Right.
You got the one do a certain thing that you like. Okay.
Right. So now since I'm getting older now, and my kids are super busy right now, it's just 3.
Okay.
But now I'm only dating one. But he's just as busy as me.
Okay.
So that means I need to get somebody else on the team because he's super busy.
He's busy and you want to talk to somebody.
Yeah, like he's at work all day.
Yeah.
I don't work. And my kids go to school. Can somebody fill that empty space?
No, I got you.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
Like, and then he gets off work. He has his kids because he's a single dad. Yeah. He has to take care of his kids. And then he's like at 10 o'clock at night, and now he's too tired to do anything. My boy, I've been waiting on you all day, and now I got to sit up here and read a book? That was not in my plans for tonight, to read a book.
But you know, the kids thing, like him having kids.
You should be able to relate and understand?
Yeah.
Send it to my mama. No, I'm just bullshit.
Because I had a homegirl that she was like, oh, she regret what she asked for. She was like, I gotta fuck with a nigga. Like, either they kids are fucking grown and whatever. But I told her, I was like, dog, that's gonna bite you in the ass because you still got little ones. So when he at the house, when he got all the free time, and you're not responding back to him because you're dealing with your kids, then he's gonna feel some type of way.
Now, mine is not so much kids because I have a 16-year-old son and I have a 10-year-old daughter. So I don't mind that he has kids, but it's the ones that has those teenage daughters that I'm kind of scared of.
Yeah.
You know, they're on mom's side, and they don't want another woman coming in, so that's kind of tricky too. But, you know, I have a son who's 16, and he's like, yo, you need to get a man, because I'm leaving soon.
He tired of cutting the grass.
He's tired of cutting the grass. He's tired of going outside to get the ladder.
Washing cars.
Right, washing cars, you know, He's like, yo, you need to And then I'd be like, well, then if I call my ex-husband to help me with this, you know, his wife getting mad. Like,
Well, yeah,
what she
yeah,
need
yeah.
you for?
Yeah.
He the only nigga I got that's gonna come over here and do stuff for me.
Okay. Does he stay close?
He stays all the way in Clayton.
Oh, hell.
And I'll be like, Kershad, I have an issue. And he'd be like, what? And then, like, he'd be like, I got you. I'll be there after work. And I'm like, bet. Like, you know. But I don't want to have to depend on him. Like, I'm tired of depending on him. He's not mine.
Yeah.
But yet, I'm still calling him for stuff. So now he feels like he kind of is my husband. Because he gets to do things. You know, but we ain't fucking. But we are flirting. To that point, you know what I mean? And then it's like, he's like, oh yeah, I gotta go. And I'm just like, all right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then our kids hate that we flirt with each other. They're like, that's so embarrassing. They be like, you know, because they love their stepmom. They be like, come on now.
Yeah, there might be
Stop
false
flirting with me.
advertisement. You know what I'm saying? Like, they thinking, like, maybe just getting...
I don't know. They love their stepmom. Yeah, they like, Dad, you can't be flirting with
Man,
mom.
stepmom, stepdad, we're going to spoil the kids.
Yeah.
I don't want you to
Tiana,
hate
she's
me.
good.
Yeah.
Tiana, nah, I like
No,
Tiana.
yeah,
I
I got
fucks
you.
with her, yeah.
Yeah.
And they just had a baby.
What
She's
about
9 months.
you don't call the other dude with the kids?
I don't think he's handy. I think
What you
he'll be
mean
like, well, I'm very handy.
I can
And so
tell.
I'm always changing stuff in my house.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even need, just pass me the hammer. You know, so it's not so much that, it's just different stuff like, okay, for the car inspection, I couldn't get that done.
Mm-hmm.
Or if my car gets super dirty, I'd be like, yo, can you wash my car? Or, you know what I mean? There's just different things I ask them for that I don't have to, but I do.
Yeah.
I guess it's just like me just having that little bit of chain still on him to know that I can still get him to do stuff for me.
You like that?
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah. Y'all females, y'all do like that.
Yeah, I think I do.
I
just
know I
to
can
know.
call him in.
Yeah,
and say,
and he's gonna come at any time.
Yeah.
Right.
I got you.
I don't give a fuck about what his wife says.
I do got a question though. I saw on your IG you knocked down a wall. In your
Yes,
son's room.
I did knock down my. Okay, so my son, what is the size? I guess the rooms are 10 by 10. Yeah, because the master bedroom I think is 10 by 8.
Yeah.
Well, or 10 by 12. His room was already full of stuff, but he had like his Xbox stuff. It was always in the way. So his closet is big. So we just split his closet in half, made another door on the side, and made like 1/3 of his closet into an office. And so it's really dark, and now he can have up all his lights and stuff in his closet. But right now his room is super nasty, so you wouldn't even know, and I did it a year ago. You'd be like, damn, is this the same room, you know?
I was like, it's no fucking way I'm doing that shit.
But I guess because my grandfather, that's all he did when we was growing up, and I just picked it up from him.
That's good shit. I ain't know.
I picked up a hammer at like 8 years old, so like
I'm very handy. It just depends on what it is.
Like my ex-husband couldn't even unclog the toilet. He was like, call the plumber. I was like, are you serious? Call the plumber. He'd be like, yo, we get housing. Call the military maintenance.
That's what he paying them for. I ain't gonna lie, that's what I'm paying them for. So I was like that in apartments. When I say the apartments, like, oh shit, hey, hello, hey, my garbage disposal is not working. But now I YouTube shit and fix everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, YouTube can help a nigga a long way.
Anything.
But I ain't changing no oil though. I ain't doing that.
We ain't figured it out.
Yeah, but you know why though? Because I had a soldier that tried to change his oil. He put damn oil in the transmission part or some shit. I don't know. Fucked the whole car up. Oh, you did that? Oh, see?
So
that's why I ain't doing
I
that
had
shit.
changed my spark plugs. And so I decided to put antifreeze in too. But I didn't know there's 2 different kinds. There's a red one and a yellow one. And you should not mix them.
Did you mix it?
Well, shit, I didn't know. There was a difference. I guess my car already had red.
Oh, the red. Okay.
Right? And I added the yellow.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, the car wasn't just riding as smooth. And then I looked it all up, and then I had to, cipher it out and do it. Thank goodness YouTube taught me how to do those things, or I would have been paying out the ass just to get some fluids changed.
I did some shit, though, off of YouTube.
Yeah.
Change a headlight. Oh, shit. I was goddamn. Oh, I changed the headlight.
Exactly. You feel
But-
powerful, yeah. And I love, like, power tools. They make you feel good. Or, like,
Yeah.
got a new weed there.
I mean, we're good. I'm handy. My job requires me to be handy.
Yes, it
also.
does.
So I kind of like, I learned off the, but I ain't gonna lie. Oil changes stuff, like shit that I know that can fuck up the car,
Right.
I ain't dealing with that shit.
Okay.
Like Spark plugs? Hell no. I'm
I can
scared
change
of
my
that.
spark plugs.
I did it when I had like an old school Chevy. I had that, but then
Right.
something wasn't right.
You didn't
I
screw
might.
them in tight
I don't know. I
enough?
don't know what it was
You
like.
was too scared to screw them in too tight.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. And
That's
the
what
thing
usually
is,
happens.
I think they was right, but in my brain, because I
wasn't.
did it.
Right.
I was like, this shit ain't blah 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 enough. That shit ain't blah 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 right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't blah blah enough, so I had to take it to the
So
shop.
you wanted to-
Yeah, I was like, no, that shit ain't blah 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 enough, man. My shit is crazy. I don't know what's going on. It's weak.
And they didn't even change the spark plugs.
No,
They just tightened
yeah.
up a little
They
bit.
was like,
for
no,
you.
we
You're
got
right,
it.
you got it. It'll charge you
Yeah,
$250.
they were talking-
Yeah. For
But
them $8 spark plugs.
but you know what though? I think when I retire, I think I'm just gonna turn into this crazy ass handyman.
As you should.
Yeah, I ain't gonna have shit else to do.
Right.
Unless I do like every other nigga do, get a CDL and become
Do
a truck
you
driver.
really want to be a truck driver, though?
I don't.
Yeah, picking up
I don't.
loads
I
and
don't.
stuff and
I
complain.
don't.
Because
I
here
don't.
in Hope Mills, I saw y'all gas is like $4.10 a gallon. Are y'all okay over here?
Yeah.
I mean, y'all might need to move to Eastover. Ours is $3.99, but $4.10?
I might need to drive over there for some gas. But like every nigga I had that spark on, I just drive trucks when I just want to travel the world, but I don't want to deal with that shit. I follow all the truckers on TikTok.
Right.
I ain't got time for that shit. I
Now
ain't
the
got
whole
time.
thing, I don't even think it's even driving. What's the whole, like, stocks and all that? That's what most people want to do.
So,
I'm not into it.
see, this is before we get to the next subject, because we're gonna add this subject because I said this on a couple of episodes. It's a lot of things that I think that it's a rich man's game, and I think stocks is one of them.
Right.
And I even think buying houses is one of them.
Right.
Right? I think that's just a rich man's game because you bought your house, right? But you paying the bank. A rich, you know what I'm saying? Like, how
Right.
old will you really be by the time you pay that house off?
Right.
You know
That's
what
why
I'm saying?
I don't even want it.
It's like I
Let me
just
rent
rent. I might
an
as well just
apartment.
rent. I
Right,
just
rent.
rent.
And I ain't got to
I ain't-
do no
ain't
maintenance
gotta do
and
no
all this. I ain't
maintenance.
got to cut no
Yeah.
grass and
The garbage disposal fucked up.
Right,
Come
and
get
now I
me,
got to
you know what I'm
pay
saying?
for
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think that when people, because at one point it was a big thing on social media about buying. You got to buy a house.
Right.
You gotta buy, and even these soldiers in the army, like they be privates buying houses, but they don't understand like that's just a VA loan.
Right,
A loan
it is.
now.
It's a loan.
It's a
Right.
loan now. You know what I'm saying? You don't own that house.
House,
yet.
not for another 15 to 30 years.
Yes. And I hate when they say I'm a homeowner. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
You're not.
I pay a mortgage.
Missed a couple of payments. Nigga, that house gone. You know what I'm saying? So I think
Yes.
houses is a rich man game, and I know it's a rich man's game. It's a scam because all the value of the house is going up. We're talking about in my area. I mean, once I sell it, I'm probably gonna.
You're
get
going
a-
to definitely bank off of
I'm
it.
gonna bank off of it, but
Right.
if I was planning on like, staying
Staying
in that
there?
house,
Yeah.
I'd be fucking 60-something years old by the time I enjoy it.
Right. And then then everybody's like, "Oh, it's general wealth. Save it for your kids." My kids ain't going to want
My
that
kids
old
ain't
ass
want that-
house.
Oh my god.
My
And
kids
I-
ain't going to
look,
want that shit.
They tried to tell me that shit, right?
No, my kids ain't going to
I
want
said,
that.
did you want to stay where you grew up?
Right. No.
At? Hell no. I was trying to get the
Exactly.
first thing smoking out of there.
Exactly.
So it'd be a waste of time. Now, a rich man's game, I'll buy it, have somebody live in it, and they paying me the money. Yeah.
But renters, they're going to tear your shit up.
They
And
gonna
then you
tear
got
your
to
shit up, then
take
you
that
gotta-
money and put it back into the house to fix
yeah.
it. But that doesn't mean you're still not going to be paying the taxes.
Yeah.
The renter's not going to pay the taxes.
No.
They're not going to pay to get stuff fixed when they break it,
Right.
right?
They
They're not
don't-
going to fix your walls and repaint them. And you got to invest and put all that. No, it's
Rich
not
man's
general.
game, man.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah.
telling people that.
But let them
Yeah, no, that's
listen
cool.
to their friends that say, "Hey, buy a house, invest in a house. It's the best
Yep.
thing you got, the best thing you can do." No, it's not. I feel like you should rent maybe until you're like married and both people can pay the mortgage and do it faster. I don't know.
But, it doesn't work that way because the man got to pay the mortgage.
Not necessarily.
I mean, maybe you. We talking about 90% of women.
Oh yeah. I do feel like a man should pay my mortgage.
Yeah. Okay then. So now it ain't
I'll
both
pay
of
like
y'all
the
pay.
small bills and make sure we go on
Yeah.
vacations and save and buy groceries and all that. But
Yeah, the mortgage, yeah.
Yeah,
But
take
see,
care
me
of
as a man, I'm gonna pay the mortgage though. I don't.
and
I
my
don't
car
like it.
note. Please pick up my fucking car note.
That's a little different though.
Woo! Because a sis take
You
my
talking about
car
a
note.
mortgage and a car note?
Yeah. That's about what, $2,000 a month? Go ahead and pick that up. Pick up both the car note and the mortgage.
Damn.
That's about
Mortgage
two.
and car note.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
How much your car note? You talk
$650.
like he ain't got a car note.
$650 is my car note.
No, and that's average. That's average for our age because we go through cars and just keep the
Right.
fucking negative equity just keep Yeah.
Because when I pay one off, you know.
Yeah.
But now I think I'm going to go to leasing after
Yeah,
this
so
one.
I work with somebody who like,
Yeah, I
about
wanna
3
lease
years,
it.
I trade that bitch
Right.
in. And I'm like, damn.
But then I'll feel like, but I'll never own anything.
But I think a
Yeah.
car, you should own that. I think you can own a car, then, because once you own the car, you can sell it.
This is true.
Cause when I had like all these, I had like 5 cars at one point. But when I went to Hawaii, I just sold all of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I just got all that bread. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, cars is easy. Now the dealership's gonna scam you,
Yes.
but I think if
You can scam somebody else and just sell it to them.
Mhm.
Be like brand new. Ain't nothing brand new on it. Because once they buy it, that's it. What is it, lemons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think stocks are scams.
Okay. Yes.
Cryptocurrency. Once y'all start promoting it, I think it turns to a scam. That's how I look at it. Cause why are you promoting this so hard, my nigga? It's niggas that come in this barbershop.
And talk about it?
Yeah, nigga, I
They
got,
woke,
what that shit
right?
called? What's the trade shit? Forex.
Robin?
Forex and all that. The
Okay.
Forex shit. They're like, no, nigga. We go to the same barber. I don't trust you. No. You know what I'm saying? Now I know you trying to scam me. And during COVID, the biggest scam that was going around was the fucking Square shit. It's like, all right, you give me.
Oh, yeah, the pyramid
Yeah, the
thing?
pyramid.
Yes.
Oh my, and niggas
So
was
many-
falling. Oh my.
And so many people were so mad.
And I'm just like, stop.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
nigga,
not
if I
for
get
that.
5 people into this,
Right.
I'm like, no,
Yeah,
bro.
no.
Like, the
You
nigga
bank
in
off
the
of
middle
it.
is gonna get paid, and he's gone.
Right, that's it. Because once I get my money, I'm jumping
Yeah,
ship.
I'm out.
Like, yeah.
And they fell for it.
A lot of people did. I can remember that. A lot of people was.
But I think everything that like houses, stocks, and all, I think it was good at the beginning. But once people get involved into it, they can flip it into a scam, and then that's when it kind of fucks up. Like cryptocurrency, we missed the Bitcoin. We missed it. I'm not,
That's it.
but Bitcoin like at 18,000 a coin now, and people still investing in shit like nah. It's
No,
you missed
that's it. You missed that boat. They said, what was it, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
But that's just like the only stock I got is Ford.
Mhm.
And it's down to $10.
Yeah.
Ford, I need y'all to get y'all stuff together so I can cash out. Get
Oh,
my
no,
money
I
back.
had an F-150. I had to get rid of it. So they stock might be going down.
Yeah, it's going down. Yeah. So Ford, get your stuff together, bring something out. Now I am waiting on that electrical Ford truck that's coming out.
You don't
The
get
F1.
that?
No, it's just so pretty and sleek.
It is. Got a big ass trunk in the front.
Yeah.
But
The trunk is in the front.
Mhm.
Great, something for kidnappers, right?
Yeah.
Just keep making these trucks easier and easier for people to kidnap. A trunk in the front. How
That
easy
shit
is
big
that?
as fuck too. The whole hood lift up. You throw all type of shit in that bitch.
Kids and all.
'Cause the battery's under it. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, I get it.
Yeah. So
What about that truck that got the little side passage door? You know, it
I.
has like,
Oh, which one?
it's just a little door on the side. I don't know what truck it is, but it got, you know, the driver door, the passenger door. Then it got like this little door.
So I think I seen a clip of that. You pull it out.
Uh-huh.
You pull it out.
Right, and a woman was in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, come on now.
Kidnap.
Exactly.
And you stay out
Touch your
there
ass.
east over. Oh, you know.
I told you I hit something, and I wasn't pulling over until I got some light. And I still don't know what I hit. I don't know if I
gotta kill
hit
somebody.
a person. Yo, it was so loud, I thought my tire had popped. I was like, damn, what was that? And I kept going.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't stop. So if I hit somebody, I'm telling my damn self. I'm sorry, though. I'm sorry. Because I kept going.
You gonna be sorry in that prison though.
Oh,
This be the day somebody, a cop will watch this. Oh damn,
Right.
he just got a
Just-
call about
yep.
somebody dead.
right down the
Out
East
there in East
that dark ass road.
Pick her up.
I think it was Cedar Creek Road. Knocked him over and kept going. Because it was loud. I thought my whole tire had bust. Yes, that's what it was. I was texting you.
Yeah.
I was telling you I was on my
Don't
way,
blame
and
me,
then I
nigga.
said,
don't put me on it, nigga. Don't blame me. Now, when you get picked up for a murder charge, don't blame. I was texting
Soup. I sure.
And if I
look
kill
at the
somebody-
time, because I was texting him, telling him I was on my way, because
Whatever.
you was like, let me know when you're on your way. I'm already in the car. And I said, boom. And I was like, damn, I
I'm
just hit
deleting all that
something.
shit. I'm gonna delete it. You ain't finna have me on the first 48. Did she text him or not?
This program is about unsolved mysteries. Whenever possible,
Nah, but yeah, don't put me in your little conspiracy theory.
I think we
goddamn.
went completely left. Are we still talking about Kevin Simmons? Is that his name?
Yeah, Kevin
Yes.
Samuels.
Samuels. Sorry, Mr. Samuels. But I am sorry that he did pass away because he passed away so early. And then his mom didn't get to, she had to
Yeah.
find out through social media, which has to be so hard. I could never imagine that. So I
think-
feel for her.
You think a girl killed him?
No, anytime somebody passes away, they want to blame it on somebody until they find out the truth. I think he died from a heart attack. What you said was his drink was.
Yeah, I mean, he was drinking Red Bull and,
Right.
and liquor at the same time.
So-
Man, he was up there in age too. He about 56.
That's
You know what I'm
so
saying?
young.
I mean, it's young,
Yeah.
but I mean, then they're 60. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but for a
You look
black
at-
man, it's a heart attack. Because
Yeah.
I think most black women have heart attacks at 45.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. A lot of black women have heart attacks at 45, so we definitely have to take care of ourselves. So, yeah.
I got you. So next topic, you hit me up about the abortion.
Oh, yes.
The abortion
That's you got a lot of tough topics tonight.
Mhm.
Yeah, the whole abortion thing, like 29 states is trying to ban it, which would be horrible.
How you feel about that?
I feel like, because now if you look at the map, the only states that are going to is going to be like the northeast states
Mhm.
and the west coast.
Yeah.
So now you have to have like $700 for their abortion,
Mhm.
and now you also have to have plane ticket money, hotel money
Yeah.
to be able to go and get this abortion, because abortions aren't done in one day.
Yeah.
It's 2 days. The first day you have to get the counseling, of why not to get rid of your baby. And then the second day is when they actually do the process. And if I'm not mistaken, I think you need recovery time.
So don't you take pills or whatever?
Yes,
to
you
start
do.
The whole process?
But those pills, I think it's a 2-day process. I don't.
Yeah.
But I know the first day you definitely going to have to go get counseling. And not everybody can take a pill. It depends on how far along you are.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know in Louisiana, I think you can get an abortion up to 7-8 months.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a whole lot of babies.
That's crazy.
So
That's
they-
a grown ass baby.
Right. So now they're gonna have to literally go inside of you, chop the baby up, and then suck it out. You know what I mean? So, and I think I think it was like $1,000, like if you was like 7 months to have an abortion in
So hold
Louisiana.
on. In Louisiana,
Yes. You-
7 to 8 months.
Yes. Yes. Now, some people may be asking, how do I know? Well, let me tell you my story.
Mm-hmm.
I went to have an abortion.
Mm-hmm.
I was very not far along, maybe like it was 12 weeks because I wanted it to be 11 weeks
Yeah.
because at 12 weeks the price went up.
Okay.
So at 11
Okay.
weeks the price is cheaper. It's like $100 cheaper, but at 12 weeks it was a little bit more.
Mhm.
But I remember this woman coming in and she was so big.
Yeah.
And then like if you look at the wall, it tells you the prices of each month.
Yeah.
So yeah, I remember all the way up to 8 months.
So,
It might have been 7. Don't get me. It might have been like
but that's still
the weeks, yeah.
because before I tell you my stories, right? So, I didn't know how not in a bad way, how common that was for women to get an abortion.
Yeah.
So when you sent me that topic, I'm at work, just like talking, to the female, soldiers that I work with, boom, boom, and all of them had it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh damn, I didn't know, because I'm not a woman,
Right.
right? So and me, I'm thinking like as a woman, the whole conscious thing would come into play, right? So I didn't know like how common it was. Like all of them was like, yeah, it was a situation. I had a boom,
Yeah.
boom. So, cause I brought up the protest and abortion
Right.
ban, I just like talked to them about it. And the one thing that they was saying, like, yeah, you can't tell me what I can do with my body. So they was asking me my opinion, and my opinion was, I think me personally, just depends on the situation, right? And this is what I mean, like, if you get raped or something, yeah, I mean, what you know what I'm saying, like, you want to actually keep the rape baby,
No.
not
if it's
in
for
the-
your uncle or your brother.
yeah,
or your dad.
I just make from anybody.
Yeah, or anybody. Because
Because
now you got to look at that child and be like,
that's your dad raped me. But I think what my opinion was, I was trying to explain to them like where I'm from. I know girls that got 5, 6, 7 of them, right?
That's a lot.
And I was saying like it has to be a limit somewhere. Not that I'm not telling her what to do with her body. I'm saying that you got to make smarter choices. If you're not going to protect yourself from being pregnant,
right,
why you keep doing this?
right.
So
They have
if
no
you-
soul.
Yeah, if you ain't gonna take no type of pills or the Depo shot or had that motherfucker wear condoms. I don't know. Like, damn, you on your 8th one? Like, what you doing out here?
I feel you. I
You
can
know.
understand that. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, me as a man, I still could be wrong for even saying that. But I'm saying like, damn, that's what you gonna do all the time.
I wasn't even thinking about it as that aspect. But yeah, there are people that do get them routinely. But it's also kind of like, why does a woman have to get on birth control? Maybe, you know,
right.
those hormones, you got to go through all those changes. And
You're
birth
right.
control is so dwelling.
Cause is that Depo shot still out there?
Yeah, that Depo
that
shot
make
made
you
me like,
gain weight.
I was in the military, like 210.
Yeah. So
Yeah, swole,
yeah, every girl that I dealt with in the past, they took that Depo
losing
shot.
hair.
Yeah, they just oh shit.
Yeah, so, and then not too long ago, I was on the Nexplanon, if I'm saying that correctly. Yo, it gave me the night sweats. I'm talking about a
wow.
girl will wake up soaking
Yeah.
wet.
Yeah.
So in order to fix that, I just had like my tubes tied because I didn't want to be on birth control. But now I want to be back on birth control because now that I have my tubes tied, now I get a period regularly. Like, I don't
Okay.
want the period regularly.
But the birth control stops that.
Right, but now I don't want to be on the birth control because the birth control give me so many different hormones and make me go through so many different changes.
Yeah.
So I can't win for losing. Just take all my NSAIDs. Just take them all.
And niggas hate wearing condoms. I ain't gonna lie, I hate wearing condoms. I ain't gonna front.
Okay,
Nah,
so
like, you
it's,
gotta give me
you
something.
know, okay, they do say, but what I heard through the grapevine is that condoms feel the same.
No, they
Regardless.
don't. No, they don't.
That's what the doctors say.
No, they supposed to tell you that. Motherfucker, that's
I
what they
need to
supposed to
know.
tell you.
So, but then they had like the lambskin, right? You gonna have to wear something.
I feel you, but niggas, it's not the same. It's not the same.
So even though, so now, I'm just saying, like, now you can get a shot for STD or anything, but now they have the plan. I think or PrEP. Now they have PrEP. Now you can go and get a prescription for PrEP, which stops you from getting HIV.
Oh shit.
Like, you take it like a regular vitamin every day.
Oh, I never heard
And
of
it
that.
helped. They were talking about it, and because I think the 60% of people that have HIV, that 60% are black women.
Okay.
So that's why I came up on PrEP with the whole abortion thing and thing. So
Yeah.
they came up with PrEP, and now PrEP, you can actually get a prescription for it and take it daily like a vitamin, and it's
I
going to
did see that.
prevent you from getting HIV.
I seen that commercial.
Right, but I didn't know. Like, you can just walk up, like, if you're sexual active, you can just ask your doctor now for a prescription of called PrEP. And I think that's see, now you won't have to wear a condom.
Yeah,
Just
'cause
ask your girl, be like, yo, you on
Condoms are
PrEP?
garbage. It's like put a Walmart plastic bag over
I can't
your
believe it.
dick and try to slide up
Y'all
in
still come, though.
there. You know how hard it is mentally.
We can talk to you. Whisper sweet nothings in your ear. I do
Condoms are
enough
garbage.
talking, you're gonna come.
Yeah, but not with a condom on. Like, you know how you got to be so focused. I don't want to do all that. Like, I gotta wreck my brain to get this thing going.
I don't know.
Oh, fuck condoms. I go soften condoms. That's why I'm like, ugh. It's like a plastic bag.
So why
Over
are
your
you so
shit.
focused on the condom?
No, I'm just saying in birth control, period.
Okay.
Like, we got to do something to stop
We
the
definitely
abortions.
no. I'm saying, like, whenever you're having sex, why are you focused on the condom? Like, not just focus on pleasing
Because
the
we
woman.
don't feel the walls or nothing.
You still feel the warmth, don't you?
No.
Isn't the condom is lubricated also?
For you.
It's for you on both sides. Isn't
No,
it lubricated?
it's for you so we can slide in there. Cause it's plastic, you know that, right?
Right,
It's latex.
and it's latex, right.
So we
But
can't
not
put
lambskin.
dry latex into you.
No, I'm talking about, isn't it oiled on both sides? It's not oiled on your side and my side?
I mean, I guess you could
Because,
say that,
you
but
know-
no,
You don't want it too oily because then it's going to pet.
no. Look, too oily, you definitely ain't feeling that. Just like when y'all females get too wet.
Is that such a thing?
It is such a thing.
If a woman gets too wet, it's not good.
Yeah, it's not good. Cause
It's like a slip and slide then?
It's like you just in that shit all day. Now she's happy because you're knocking her down 45 an hour.
He said 40.
But you was trying to focus. I'm like, damn, really,
I don't
need
want
to get
that
this thing
much
off.
time.
Yeah, you getting drilled for 45 to an hour.
That's too long. Give
45
me
minutes to
5
an hour,
minutes,
that's crazy.
maybe 7.
Yeah.
Tops,
But, you
3
know,
sometimes.
I mean, I appreciate the 2 wetness. I got it. I see what I did to you. But at the end of the day, like, you got to cut that faucet off a little bit so I can feel some friction.
Yeah, because sometimes if I'm not into it, like my whole faucet just go out.
Yeah, just dry.
Yeah.
And a nigga feel that shit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to focus.
You don't need to focus?
You know, because then I have ADHD, because then I'd be like, damn, I need to take out that chicken.
You the nigga like, he being missionary, you be looking like, man, did I cut that?
Yeah,
Did I cut the iron off earlier?
Yeah,
But yeah, so you got to figure out somewhere.
So just get the prep, I guess.
Yeah.
I think men or women can take it.
But a lot of women, some women that I know are fertile too.
Fertile murder? Yes.
They're like, oh damn. So, I mean, you can
can
touch
look
me,
at-
I get
yes.
pregnant.
I'm not
As soon as
that
you
way.
touch me, boop. I don't know.
They need to have a tilted uterus. It's harder to get pregnant. The sperm gotta take a leap. You can't just go straight through. You gotta
Hey, this
jump.
motherfucker gotta help another sperm up.
Right,
Like, nigga, hey, just climb on my back.
Exactly.
Climb on my back.
Exactly.
But I don't think you should tell them what to do with their body, especially if they're like it's a rape situation, or there might be a situation where the money ain't right. I don't know. You get pregnant, this dude start acting crazy. You don't want to do this alone and stuff like that.
It definitely needs to be a conversation between both.
Yeah, totally agreeable. But if you just fucking niggas out here and you just getting 6, 7, 8 abortions just because
That I
you
haven't
can't-
heard of that in a while. Like women just getting 6 or 7. Now back in the day, yeah, I did, but I guess because I'm older. I guess because I'm older, I have older friends, and so we're just not popping up and getting abortions because when I did mine, I was so young. I was just fresh in the military. So yeah, but also I feel like if they take away abortions, now you have all these illegal abortions. You have little girls that's sticking hangers up in their cells, taking poisonous items or doing anything just to get rid of a baby because now they can't just go to a clinic.
It's just like the gun law. I said you can ban the guns all you want to. They're just gonna get it illegally.
This is true. This is
You
true.
gonna get that abortion.
Right, but I don't know why the white man is trying to save all the babies.
Yeah. I don't know.
All the babies don't need to be saved. Look at how many babies are now in foster care or not being adopted. You know what I mean?
Some people just ain't fit to be a parent.
Exactly. Even so, now you got all these unfit mothers who have to have these babies and dropping them off at the fire department.
Yep.
So now the fire department got to find out what to do with these kids, and now these kids got to go into adoption, and then they grow up without families because everybody don't want to adopt kids.
You're right.
They want to adopt some. White families want to always get a black baby.
Yeah, I don't know what bloodline you come from too. I don't know.
Yes, this is true.
There might be a serial killer or something. I ain't got time for that.
So maybe they'll come up with a program where they do have like same-sex marriages for the ones that can't have kids, and maybe they'll be able to adopt a baby quicker. I don't know. There will be some benefit out of it because pretty soon once they do stop these abortions, there are going to be a lot more babies, but then there will be a trade-off for maybe people to adopt babies faster, and they won't have to go through this tight paperwork and all these, especially for ones that really want babies and not slaves. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So there will be a trade-off, but that trade-off won't come for many years.
Yeah.
So now we have to see the dangers of women hurting themselves, teenagers drinking different things, trying to abort babies, these alley abortions. Just like they had the alley, like, for the butt implants, and women were getting sick, we were putting air, concrete in their booty and stuff.
What?
To make the booty
Hold on,
bigger.
what are you talking about?
The back alley
What?
butts, where they was getting, like,
Concrete in their ass?
concrete, what was the other one? It was, like, tire, some kind of tire stuff, like, that they was...
What?
Yo, I had to do my
You
research.
talking about for their butts?
Yes.
Okay. I know what you're talking about now.
Yes.
I thought you was saying they was put something in their ass to kill the baby or something
No,
like that.
no. I'm saying it's going to be the same thing like
Oh
that.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
They go
like in
into
a
these
safe-
basements to get their
Right.
butt, to get their butt pumped
Bigger,
up
right.
or whatever. Yeah, they was putting like fucking insulation in their ass. and
Right,
shit.
some stuff. Yeah, it was making it lumpy,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they were getting sick. And the same thing is going to happen to these women that are getting those back alley
Yeah.
abortions. You know, I'm sure they do still have back alley abortions. I'm not gonna say they don't because a lot of women can't afford them still to this day. But so I'm sure there's a lot.
Well, yeah, because it's
Yeah,
cheaper.
it's cheaper.
Yeah.
But now it's gonna be 10 times more. You know, or it's just going to
Yeah.
be women that can just get that money and fly. I'm sure there will be grants that are going to be given from especially from the West Coast, California, and you know all these they're going to make grants where women are going to be able to fly over because there's going to be women that wants to help them. So there's going to be plenty of money out there for them to get abortions. So
Yeah.
there will still be them. They're just going to have, they will probably get their plane ticket for free and
Yeah.
then fly over to do it safely. So there will be, there will be red tape, but there also is going to be where that red tape can be cut, and
Yeah.
women are going to do that. We always overcome,
You're right.
So
You're right.
I'm just, we are in the Bible Belt, and the
Yeah.
first ones to ban abortion was all these Bible Belt states. Louisiana and Florida
shit about
and
Bible
South
Belt.
Carolina
The
and
Christians
Georgia.
in the South.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were the first ones to be like, nope. Or they are putting like a time limit now to like, I think it's like 6 weeks, 6 or 8 weeks, like 2 months, I think they were.
Yeah.
So that's different. Women just gonna have to know their bodies, be in tune with their
Because
bodies,
7
and take
to
more
8
pregnancy
months.
tests.
That's crazy to me. 7 to 8 months.
Yes.
And I know people that got it done. At least 6 months.
Yes.
I know people that got it done at that point.
That's far too.
Yeah. That's a
That's-
whole. Excuse me, but that's
Now
a whole,
I do agree with the time limit.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I think that definitely, yeah, that's okay. But sometimes it does take 6 months for you to get that money.
Yeah.
You
Or
probably
some
be
people
waiting
don't
on
even know
taxes.
they're pregnant. Somebody don't even know they're pregnant.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Women are gonna have to get in tune with their bodies. They're just gonna have to be like, oh, I've been fucking this nigga without a condom. Let me go buy a pregnancy test and check it out.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
The dollar store, they sell them.
Yeah.
So
Oh, they're a dollar?
$1.25 now.
$1.25. Yeah, I'm about to say they got to throw a little. They got to throw a little twist on that
Right.
one.
So get your $1.25 and go get your pregnancy test and check yourself. But
I still think it should be a limit.
I can agree with
Like,
that.
damn, girl, yeah, it's your 8th one. But I do know girls that don't fuck the nigga just because she wanted some dick. Got her pregnant, and then
Right. She left and didn't think. But what about the women that have like 8 kids and give them up for
Oh, yeah,
adoption?
yeah.
Do you think they should be fixed? No, I think those
Yeah.
women should be fixed.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if you keep having babies and putting them up for adoption, like yo, doc accidentally slit their toes or something. Just accidentally cut them or something.
well, maybe not fixed.
Fix her.
I-
If she keep having babies and giving them up for abortion,
I think she's doing it because she just doesn't believe in abortion. Like, you know what I'm saying? She
right?
probably-
But you don't want none.
Huh?
Like she's not keeping none of these kids. Fix her. Fix her for free. Why keep
Okay.
having these babies
Yeah.
and put them into the system? Just fix her.
But it's all
After the
depends
fifth
on
one, fix her.
it's all depends on what her belief is, though.
So her belief is to keep having babies and put them into the adoption system.
Cause in her mind, her conscience is clean. 'Cause she ain't killing them.
Fix her. Accidentally tie her tubes. Oops.
Accidentally. Hey, look. Hey, welcome to the dentist.
Don't even tell her.
I'm just gonna look at your teeth real quick. Put her ass in the stage and fucking wake up. It's a whole
Right.
different operation. I mean, okay. I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, but adoption needs to stay in place, and abortion needs to stay in place
Mm-hmm.
for the safety of women. And yes, a man shouldn't be able to tell a woman what to do with her baby body, just like we don't tell y'all what to do with your body.
Yeah.
Like, hurry up and come out with that men birth control. Like,
Yeah.
hurry up,
Yeah, hurry up.
because I'm gonna definitely put my son on it.
I will promote it on this show.
Yes. But, like, I hear, like, some men saying they don't want to take the birth control because it's going to stop their sperm count or it's going to mess that up. What about the women?
Who cares? They're deadbeat dads. That's all. They're just deadbeat dads.
Like, get some birth control.
Yeah, it's always the men that want to fight for the sperm that don't take care of their kids. Like, you don't even take care of the kids you want. Yeah, fuck my sperm up. Fuck it up. I got my kids. It's good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing else gonna happen, right? So fuck my shit up. Let me get the birth control shit
Right.
for the males or whatever, and then let's just go on with our lives and shit. So,
I
and
got
then-
2 great baby daddies. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah. And men be talking shit like they shit really be working after like 40 something. Like we know what y'all be doing out there to get it to go.
I think it should be like something that just. I guess women, we have menopause, right? It just cuts us off from having, like, men need something too.
Y'all get yours kind of late, though.
Black women.
Black women.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can't say black women because there is white women too, but mostly black women we hit menopause. But I hit it early on that birth control.
Well, that's,
I was like,
that
I was like 38.
Because usually women, y'all sex drive get way higher when y'all get in your 30s.
No,
mid-30s.
40.
Yeah, it just keep, no, 40. I'm saying it just keep going up.
Yes.
Like, damn, you 42, you trying to do it again?
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
it
yeah.
is, yes.
And men, it goes in reverse.
Mm.
We trying to chill. We might change your oil now. We trying to waste time now. You need your oil change. You trying to fuck. This is the third time this week. You trying to fuck. Let me change your
Third
oil.
time this week?
Oh, shit. You talking about it today.
You're right. I thought you were going to say today. Nah, I can agree with you.
You see me,
Maybe
me 38 years old, like, damn, 3 times this week.
So I need a boyfriend, a steady one. That's what I can fuck him all day.
What?
How
many times a day? How many times a day?
Am I masturbating?
I'm not masturbating. Because that can be 7,000 times. I'm talking about if you got another human being. Mm-hmm. How many times you want to fuck on this man?
At least twice.
Oh, you better seem like you gonna do 7 times a day or something. Like that.
I can't. I'm not working. I have nothing else to do. There is nothing. I can only clean the house so much. Wash clothes so much.
Yeah.
That's it. So let me just love on you.
It goes backwards. I'm telling you.
Just let me lick on you. I just want to lick on you.
Yeah.
That's it. Just I don't even have to suck on you. Just let me lick on you.
Just lay there.
Yeah, just let me rub on you. Yeah.
Just let me do whatever. You could be asleep, nigga.
Exactly.
I don't care. Just let me explore your body.
Exactly. That's all I want to do.
But
let me blow on you.
I'm telling you, man. I have noticed when y'all females get to 35 and up, y'all sex drive go.
It does.
Can we do it again like that?
Right. Are you coming home for lunch?
Like, damn, lunchtime?
Yes. I'll have you a Powerade.
I understand.
And a banana. So
is,
I will hydrate you and give you your.
It is so weird because men's sex drive are higher when we're young.
Right.
And y'all ain't trying to fuck when we're young.
I think it's because we really don't know our bodies when we're young.
Yeah.
When we get older, we know what we want. We know what we like. Mm-hmm. We know what's going to get us off and what's not going to get us off. And like, I'm not a top person. It's too much work.
What?
I need a bar now. So.
What bar?
So let me tell you, ladies. Right?
What kind of bar?
You know, like a pull-up bar, but you put it right above your headbed.
I ain't never heard of this.
And you can hold onto the bar and helps you bounce. I'm telling you, get you a fucking bar, put it on the wall, and it will help you bounce. Your legs won't get so tight. I'm telling you.
Hold on.
Yo, I had this dude, and he was like, I know you're kind of a lazy top, and I was like, definitely. And he put a bar up for me. Mm-hmm. Yo, the bar was the best invention ever. I was getting pull-ups in and coming faster. Okay.
The reason why, so I got a homegirl. She says she doesn't come through penetration. Mm-hmm. But I was telling her, I was like, are you on top or are you on the bottom? She was like, well, I'm on the bottom. I said, well, that's the problem.
Yes.
Right? Because I told her, like, you need to get on top.
Work
that damn dick, because you know how to move your body, where the shit need to be inside it, boom, boom, boom. Then once you get that orgasm, then let that nigga flip you over and go to work.
And you can rub your clitoris on his skin.
At the same time.
Yeah, it works out.
She's young, though. She's young. She's still learning.
She'll figure it out. Girl, get you a bar.
Yeah.
Get you that bar.
Yeah, hold on.
Is that outside or is that us?
Why is that a horn going?
Is somebody getting an accident? Let me see.
I don't know.
Stop it.
Oh, go check that out. Sounds like somebody got an accident out there. Somebody getting. They fighting out there?
White boy.
What are you doing?
Just blowing.
Crazy ass white people, man.
Just blowing.
You probably see us in here being an ass.
Just
But yeah, I told her straight up, like, you still young. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you kind of submissive to your man, so you just let him just do whatever.
Most women are submissive. We want to be anyway.
Yeah,
I definitely want to be submissive.
But nah, you get on top first, so, you know, go ahead and get yours.
Yeah, well, yeah. I do want to be submissive, but especially in the bedroom. At home, I want to be submissive all the time. I really don't want to be in church. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of making decisions.
I got you. You want me to tell you what you eat? Yeah, we eating here today. You're like, okay.
Okay, yeah, because that's the hardest one. I don't think the reason why it's so hard for us to pick somewhere to eat is because we want to make sure you want to eat there.
No, I got you.
Right, so if you pick the place, we'll be like, not that.
But see, with me, I think with sex, that's when I just let you like handle that. You got to. I'd rather you be pleased. Cause once you feel your body do this little shrimmer thing, like, oh yeah, you're
And
okay.
sometimes I'm not gonna do the shrimmer thing because I want to keep going.
But I could still tell though.
Okay, you can still tell.
I could still tell. Then I could still tell you still want to go.
There
So
was
I'm
like,
all right.
there was a
Yeah.
brief pause. And women, stop holding your breath whenever you have an orgasm. Keep breathing through it.
It flows out better.
Yes, it hypens it. Don't hold your breath because we're automatic. Like as soon as we come, we want to. Don't just keep keep breathing and it'll keep going and going. And,
breathe no more.
yes, keep breathing. Yeah.
I got you. I feel it though.
Okay.
Once
Yeah.
I feel it, because they'll give up sometimes. All right, it's your turn. Like, okay.
But
all
most
right.
of the time, I only want to come one time,
Mhm.
and then I want to go to sleep or I'm done.
Well,
or
yeah, that's what I'm
that's-
saying. Like, I just leave it up to you.
Right.
What you wanna
Yeah,
do
I don't
now.
want to.
If you want to go to sleep, I'm gonna flip your ass over. Then I'm gonna get mine, or you got to bend over or something. Like you get it from the back. I'm gonna flip you over. Then I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna get
Right.
mine because you already have sleep.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like oh, yeah,
Tired.
yeah.
Like
But give me the high five. I did my job. I did a
Exactly.
great job. Thank you. Now we
now
both
go
knocked out.
home.
Now go home.
Right.
Yeah. Now we both
Don't
knocked
cuddle.
out.
Right.
And we cool.
I hate sleepovers.
Oh, you one of them niggas.
Like, okay, I don't want to talk afterwards. I don't want to cuddle as I'm already hot. Like, can you just get dressed?
Damn, nigga,
and
you gotta go home though.
But usually, so that's why I usually go to their house.
And you get up and leave.
Yeah, I'm not even trying to stay. Like, I don't even need a towel.
I want to be honest with you.
Like, don't even give me that towel.
If I smash and you get up and go, I feel like I ain't doing my job.
You did your job because I'm coming back.
I guess. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
did your job. But yeah, I want to go get in my own bed and go to sleep. I don't want to sleep in your bed.
But what if I be like,
Nope.
that's your side of the bed? Like,
Nope. I'm literally, I promise you, I'm going home.
you don't think you like
I-
okay? You don't think you fucking nigga? You think you fucking nigga good that he get up and go play basketball? You don't think that's like, you don't
Yeah,
think
my
he did that?
feelings will be hurt. I'd be like,
Yeah.
damn, you can't even give me a 10-minute conversation.
Yeah. So what? See,
But
Kevin
you're a-
Samuels. Then all right,
but
now I'm
you're
about
a
to Kevin
man.
Samuels. What you talking about? You just said you would do it to a man.
Yeah, like, yo, I'm going to my house. Like, I don't want to lay
But
in
if he
bed.
did you like that, you'll feel some type of
Yeah,
way.
I definitely would. Definitely.
I don't even understand that process.
Like,
right
my
there.
feelings,
That's
like,
women.
I'm all in my feelings.
That's women right there. I'm
Like,
telling
you know, like, yeah. But, like, so that's, but also, that's why I don't like having sex in my house.
you. Uh-huh.
I like to go and have sex at a man's house. That way I don't catch feelings. Like, nigga, I don't even need you to walk me to the door. Like, you can stay in the bed. Like, I
Okay.
know where the door is at. I know
Okay.
how to get in my own car. I may or might not text you when I get home. But I will text you the next day.
You might be dead somewhere you don't even know. Damn. What the fuck?
Damn, it's
Now
been
he
3
on
days
first
since-
48.
Right?
You was the last house she was at. You was the last person she talked to
Yes.
before she died. Like, God damn.
Damn, yeah.
No, I know. Some women are a little ruthless,
Mm-hmm.
little ruthless on that point. But if you ain't like, like flopped out, sleep, I'm gonna feel like you ain't do my job.
You did your job because now I'm exhausted and I'm dehydrated. I got to drive home. Probably piss in a cup because I didn't even stop to go piss at your house.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot of work.
Why are you doing all that though? This
Because I'm trying to get clothes on and go straight to the head. Because I'm tired.
Mhm.
I'm dehydrated. I need to get home. And I want to shower.
shower in the
Nope.
bathroom like this.
Go to my hands. You ain't got Dove.
Look,
I'm going
I'll
to the
tell
house.
you what, I wouldn't even touch your like. Look, that's your side of it. I don't like to be touched either.
Yeah,
Like,
but
get off
then,
me.
but then that's if I'm not trying to catch feelings for somebody.
Okay, I would say this. I would let
Right.
her sleep for a minute.
Right.
I won't touch anything. Just sleep. Get your nap in. All right. I don't want you to go home and crash somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, get your nap. I ain't gonna bother you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Right.
cool. I don't want you to touch me either.
Right.
You know, but get your nap in.
Right.
Then get up and drive home safely.
Right.
You
But,
don't got to text
you
me
know,
at that point.
But usually, if I'm just smashing with somebody, like usually I'm just going to their house at like 1 o'clock in the morning anyway, because I can't sleep, and so you're still up. So let me put you to sleep, and then I can come home. You know what I mean? So I just don't like. I don't know why I'm like that, But I guess once I start dating, like,
Mm-hmm.
like really into somebody, maybe I might want to stay and cuddle. Maybe.
Okay.
But I don't like to fuck at my house at all.
No, I got you. Most
All
women
them
don't, though.
souls.
Most women don't.
You're not bringing all them bitches
You
souls
said
into my
the
bed.
souls.
No, yeah, you're not bringing all that.
But if he fuck you, the soul's going in.
His bed. His bed. Not mine.
I don't know. Okay, no, but most women don't. They got the kids in the house and all that
This is true.
shit.
And I'm loud.
Yeah,
I'm nothing quiet.
yeah. And I don't like tiptoeing out there. Shit, nigga be in the kitchen eating Fruit Loops and shit.
Not the kids' Fruit Loops.
Like, God damn.
Right.
You was with my mama?
Exactly.
No, I'm good. I was just, I had to, check the plumbing. The toilet was stopped.
Right.
But hey man, I'll let you later though, bruh. Nah, the nigga just hates you.
Right. What was that? Jody and
Yeah.
what's we call it?
And Baby Boy.
Yes.
But I totally understand that. I totally understand. You might be a rude ass motherfucker though.
I can because I try not to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I try not to catch feelings at all.
No, that's why you're rude.
Yes, I can be.
Yeah, there's some niggas right now like, damn, she needs. So we ain't fucking no more.
Sorry. There's a couple out here. You know who you are. But then there's also some that understand, like, if I just want to have sex, like, I don't even want to know your last name. Like, there is no need for conversation. There is no need to get to know each other. Let's just fuck, get this over with, and I can go to the house. You're happy, I'm happy. Then I'll call you up in a couple of days, and then we do the same thing.
Did you tell him that though?
Yes, you got to let them know, especially my Tinder dates.
Mm-hmm.
You know who you are.
I feel like you gave them the link to the show. Like, yeah, I'm on the show now. Now they looking like, damn, they be talking about me. The fuck? And then you said dates. There's a couple of them like, damn, what that man shit?
A girl ain't had no man since 2017. Nope, sorry, 16. March of 2016, a white boy broke my heart.
Oh, white boy.
A white boy. Yo, I was ready to marry his little dick ass.
What?
His dick was so smart he couldn't even hit it from the back because I had too much ass and he had too little dick. So, but I was ready to marry that nigga.
You must have really loved this nigga.
I did. Yes,
But
I
what
did.
happened with it?
Yo, one day he just ghosted me. We was in the same small town and dude didn't even call me and was like, yo, it's over. Like, we were looking for houses together.
He got
Houses
scared.
together.
He got scared.
No, he just knew he wasn't gonna be able to hit it from the back ever.
Oh, yeah. Did he try it? And you
Yeah,
was like,
and I would get fed up because he kept wanting to try. Like, and I'd be like, damn, it's taking so long. I just want to be fucked. And he's still trying to pull ass cheeks apart and get it in, and it's not working.
What's up, Gutierrez?
Remind me to not send this broadcast to my mom.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, certain episodes I gotta keep it on the low. I don't promote it. Like, nah, don't
This
watch
is one of them.
This is one of them. Where'd you meet the white boy at?
I was living in Manhattan, Kansas, and his
Yeah,
name
that's where
was
you gonna meet a white
Sean.
boy.
Let me see. I think Sean Hoffman.
Uh-huh.
Sean Hoffman, now, if you're out there, yeah. Little dick nigga. Yeah.
He little dick now because he ghosted you?
He was little dick before, but he was really sweet.
And he didn't satisfy you. But you ain't no cheat on him, though. You know that, right?
I don't know, though.
ain't a-
Sometimes when you love somebody, I mean, the sex
Nah.
was
No,
okay.
I'm not saying
And
you
he
would
could eat pussy really good, but that gets old.
Yeah.
But it was cold. It was winter because we was in Kansas, and he broke up with me in March. So, yeah, we dated from, like, October until, like, March.
But I'm not saying that the nigga you would have cheated with, you had a relationship with a nigga, but you would have
You think eventually?
eventually.
So, since he had ghosted me, I ended up fucking his best friend. And the sex was, sex, like, I was literally packing up to move back to Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I was, like, leaving my kids at home.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my son was, like, 10. My daughter was, like, 3 to go over to fuck his best
Oh,
friend.
god damn.
That's how good the dick was. And he was younger and fine.
So how'd that come about?
We just got drunk one night.
Fuck one night and then it was
Like, we
like,
met. Okay, so his homeboy was kind of like a snitch. So,
he was
so he's the one who told me, like, yo,
'Cause he
you
wanted
need
to
to.
fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
And he was younger. And so, yeah. And then one night we went out. I'm talking about we got so drunk we were dancing. I remember hitting the floor face 1st. That's how drunk I was.
Oh shit.
Okay. And then after that, I woke up in his bed, and then, like, for a whole week, I'm supposed to be packing to move to Louisiana. Like, I'm talking about, I need to put stuff in boxes because I only got like 7 days left in this house.
And you over there getting
I'm over there getting fucked.
Getting drilled down.
Like, kids, I'm leaving the kids like Happy Meals. Like, I'll be back.
Yeah, I'll be back. Y'all cool.
I'm right up the street if you need me.
Y'all
Call
got your
me.
movie on.
Right.
Boom, boom. I think every nigga done that, though.
But a mom?
Yeah, mom. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Like,
But a mom?
I don't know about a mom, though. Like, y'all good? Okay. All right. Just call me. Y'all need something, you know.
Right.
But I have had a girl do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
especially
like,
if the dick is good.
Yeah, I'm like, where your kids at? Oh, they be all right.
Yeah, they'll be all right. They'll be okay. Like,
Then
they got me on speed.
I like, my conscience got bad. Like,
Yeah.
nah, nigga, you got like a 3-year-old at the crib.
Right. Yeah, they're good.
They be all right. She's sleeping.
Yeah. Doors
You know
are
what I'm saying?
locked.
Like, damn. Okay. All right.
Mine wasn't even sleep. It was daylight hours.
They were looking at, all right, bye, mom. But the 10-year-old is pretty good, though.
Yeah.
10-year-old.
Because my 10-year-old watches my 16-year-old now.
Yeah.
Yeah, my 16-year-old doesn't
Your
know.
10-year-old watches your 16-year-old.
Yeah.
That's how it
Because
works.
my 16-year-old has a girlfriend that lives right up the street.
Uh-huh.
And the girlfriend be at the house a lot.
She be snitching, too.
So
Oh,
my
the
daughter,
kid.
so my daughter
Your
sits in the
daughter's
room.
kid.
Yeah, she
Okay.
sits in the room. She be like, "Ma, you want me to go sit in the room with them? Please do." Because they're upstairs, and
Yeah.
you don't know.
I got you.
But hey, I always tell my son, like, if he is having sex, just use condoms. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah,
16.
16, man.
He's ready to have sex.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's, and we also have that porn rule in our house.
Mhm.
You can watch porn.
Okay.
He definitely can. He's 16. He's going to watch it anyway.
Yeah, watch it anyway.
But the rule is you can't watch it if your sister is around. You got to wait till she goes to bed.
Yeah.
And you have to watch 18 or older. You can't watch 18 or younger. Because I'm not trying to go to jail.
Yeah.
They come
Because
knocking on
I'm
my
pretty sure
door.
that-
Cause
pretty sure the phone is your name.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Because you watching
Yeah,
kitty porn.
that shit, they going to trace that shit back to
Right.
you. I got you.
So, it has to be 18 or older. But I think he likes myths or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's good.
You're like, what?
Myths. Mothers are like the fuck.
Oh, MILFs.
Yes. So he watching
That's a
old
wild
old
boy.
women anyway.
Wild boy. Soccer moms getting
Right.
drilled out. It's a wild boy right there.
But he's been doing
Wild
this.
boy.
He's been watching porn since he was like 12. Well, let me see. Because you know how, like, you have your cell phones, and do you know how you get, like, that text message? Like, hey, you want to see my videos?
Girl
Yeah.
ready to party
Yeah.
5 miles down the road. You like, hell yeah. I mean, the fuck we trying to party at?
So
Yeah.
we're at his sister's softball game, and I'm like, yo, are you watching porn? And he was like,
Oh, not
yeah,
that. Wow,
I'm watching
okay.
porn.
At the softball game?
I was at Black Mama where my ex-husband, he was like, yo, calm down. Because
Yeah.
literally I was ready to jump. I was ready to pounce on him.
Uh-huh.
Like, I was cursing and everything. And he was like, yo, this is not the place. I was like,
Because I had a coworker that watched it at work.
not at work,
And I
huh?
said, come on,
Will he put his earbuds in?
man. No, we go take a shit. I said, so now you just beating your meat doing duty hours. You got female
That's
soldiers out
addictive,
here.
right? That's an
Huh?
addiction then
It-
at
it
that
is,
point,
it
right?
is. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot. Like, if you can't wait till you get home.
Yeah, I got to set the mood. Like, I treat it like a
I
female.
don't
Like,
even watch porn. I can't get off on porn. I have to go off memory. Like, I have to,
what?
like,
so
I can
you
only go off memory.
Okay. Actual physical touch.
Yes,
And
so,
then you
like-
remember that person touching you
Right.
and stuff like that. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. But when I did watch porn, it was always girl on girl.
All
But,
y'all watch
yeah.
that. I have no idea why y'all watch that. And then we try to bring a girl in the situation. You be like, nigga.
I don't remember saying,
No, some girls like they watch the girl on girl. I don't know why they get them off, right? And then you
it's
be
just
like, well,
so
shit,
sexy.
you
And
watching
then waiting,
that?
they moan and their bodies.
That
and-
scissor shit?
not so much just scissoring, but mostly time when they're eating each other out. It's just,
And then we try to bring another girl in. And they're like, oh, hell no, nigga, we ain't doing all
that's
that
because
shit.
we are jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One other girl making me moan. I get it.
yeah.
But why you watching that shit? That's how niggas be. We like observant.
Right, yeah, very are.
Shit, like, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Shit,
Y'all like to
what's
push
up?
shit to the limit, though.
All right. No. We don't push it to the limit. Y'all be doing shit, sneakily doing this shit, like watching girl on girl porn, and then get mad when we like a girl picture on Instagram.
I don't know about that though. I haven't. I guess because I haven't been with nobody, but I feel like the phone shit. It's just the phone. Don't let that
Okay.
break up your.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it definitely can. I can definitely see that on both ends. So I think the phones just need to be left alone. Like, it doesn't necessarily need to be a lock. Like, that can make somebody upset too. But if you like your phone, you like your phone. You know?
So I got a lock on my phone because people at my job, they'll
Right,
put
you
a,
definitely
they'll,
are at
they'll,
work.
they'll put a dick picture on your shit,
Yes.
on your screen.
Yes, that
it
is
be
the
balls
military.
in your fucking.
Yes.
I'm like, all right, nah. And plus, my kids, they get a hold to it, be
Right.
calling random people, and I don't want you to know what me and my nigga talking about because he might be saying some shit like, "I just got herpes."
Whoa.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's private shit, and you.
Is there a cure for that yet?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't herpes.
Still the gift that keeps giving, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It'll go away and then come back. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be like, yo, nah, this. Could I had that happen to me? Like, old boy cheating on his wife. Like, yo, hold on.
Oh,
man.
oh,
Like,
okay, I
yo,
can see what you're
like,
saying,
that
yeah.
wasn't for
For
you.
you,
That was
right.
between me and him. And now you found out about it. And now you
Right.
got to deal with the. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she
yeah,
feels
man, I
some
gotta
type
hang
of-
around her.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, but
Right.
that's why I stay off my fucking phone.
I was
You
put
know
in
what
that
I'm saying? Like,
situation
that's-
before.
Yeah, that wasn't your business. That was between me and my nigga. That was something that
Right.
he told me.
Right.
Or something that I know. You know what I'm saying? And that's none of your business. You going through every fucking group chat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, calm down. You know? Or a girl jump in the DM, you ain't respond to it. But just the fact that she even jumped in it, that could be a problem.
It definitely can.
And y'all females phone ain't no telling what type of crazy shit is in y'all shit.
Don't let us be upset. Like today, I was fussing at my son for no reason, just because I was moody,
Yeah.
and he came home at the wrong time.
Did
And so my kids aren't used to getting fussed at. Like, I'm a very gentle parent. I do a lot of gentle parenting. And so when my kids, you know, when I start fussing, I'm just like, something needs to happen here. Like, I need to change something.
Well, don't do me like that. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm just gonna ignore you.
sorry. I'm getting better. But should we talk about our last topic? Ooh, did we finish that? Oh, abortions. So I am for them. I am definitely not against them. And I don't
really?
think, yes.
Well, I didn't think you was gonna say that at the end of it.
Right, I'm for abortions. I'm
You
not.
for abortions? I
Right.
didn't think you was gonna say that.
I think women should be allowed to have
okay,
them.
never mind.
Yes.
I'm thinking backwards.
Right, yeah. I
You're
think
right.
women should be
You're
allowed
right.
to have abortions.
Okay,
Right.
baby, okay.
So I'm not against it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't think they should take it away.
Yeah. I misunderstood you. I thought you
Okay.
were saying you was for the ban. You know what I mean?
No, I'm definitely not for the
But
ban.
okay,
Right.
so yes, and I agree with you with
Okay.
that. Okay, yeah. I can't tell a woman what to do with her body.
I don't think we can tell any woman to do it to her body. Even if we've been through it, I think you still have to experience it for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I have heard stories where, you know, some women that have had an abortion where there is like to now where they do have babies, they can't hold the baby anymore because they were opened automatically. So now they don't close because they were forced open. So now they don't close. So now they can't carry their babies for a long time.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
And they have to have a stitch or be sold to be able to carry that baby long term. Now there is bad things that can happen during abortion, but that's like 1 out of 100. You know what I mean? Where those mistakes do happen or where they do have to be forced open. But now they have the pill where women don't have to be forced open, but some of them still do. It depends on how far along they were.
I didn't know like if you was married, right? You have to get consent from the man to get like your tubes tied, but the man don't have to get consent.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know
So-
that shit.
Going through the VA, I wasn't married. I was divorced, but I
Everybody-
always
okay.
carried my ex-husband's last name. So I kept asking my VA doctor, like, yo, can I get my tubes tied? And she was like, no, you need to get consent from your
crazy.
husband. But I was like, I'm not married. She was like, but according to our system, you are married. And then, like, but this is with white doctors. You know, they kept telling me, like, my doctors, you're white. But then I got a sister.
Yeah.
And I went in, and she was giving me my new birth control. And I was like, she was taking my birth control out. And I was like, she was like, so what birth control do you want to get now? And I was like, I just want to have my tubes tied. And she was like, all right, I'll write that up for you and get your tubes
Yeah,
tied. Yeah, but I just feel like some doctors, I don't even know if it's a rule, like a real rule.
It is because everybody, all the females that
Right.
work at work,
They
was
gotta
like,
get
it's
consent,
crazy. Because
yes.
that's what I brought up that whole
North
Bush thing.
Carolina state is
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
like damn, like it might be just North Carolina, but they was like, yeah, it's fucked up because it was all about how you gonna tell me what to do with my body,
Right.
right? That's what it all started from. And then it was like, yeah, I got to get consent from my fucking husband to get my tubes tied, but he can go get a fucking
Right.
vasectomy without even talking to me and get the shit done.
Exactly.
I said, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Though.
But I also know there's like another rule, like I think at like, you know, like some women want to have just one baby. You can't get your tubes tied
Until, well, it's
like
like that with
at
us.
26, a
Yeah.
year of age, I think. You or have two or something
The
like that.
rule is like that with us, though.
Okay.
To get a vasectomy, right? So we either got to have 2 kids or be 30 or something like that.
Okay, yeah, I think
Yeah.
the same thing with a woman. Like you have to have like
Yeah.
two kids and at a certain age,
And that's
which I think
crazy.
is bullshit
It's
too.
bullshit.
Some women only want to have one kid.
Yeah.
I just think all men, you know, if you're with your spouse and you don't want to have kids anymore, he should just go ahead and get a vasectomy. It's easier on him. It's easier on the woman.
And also, we got to get away from men controlling the fucking decision of everything.
Yeah, I want your last name to be carried on.
Well,
Like by
we
the time
know,
you
we
get
still do
married
that.
to somebody else, you're gonna be like 43 anyway, and not be able to make any babies. So just get that shit fixed.
Yeah, but we still with the last name.
And then you know the first baby mama, she know you know she don't want you to have babies with nobody else.
Yeah, you're right. But you still want to, you know what I mean? We want the last name. We do. Cause see, I wanted my son, he's a junior, but I want like, you know, Brett Cofer the third. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted that. That's what I'm trying to get right now. So I'm like,
You better hurry up.
Yeah.
You
No, I mean, he
take
got
time.
to have the kid.
Oh, you talking about
And
for
then
him?
it was
I thought
like,
for
so
you
now I got
wanted
to
no one.
convince him though.
Okay.
Hey man, you know your son, Brett Cofer.
I'm
Cause
sure he will.
he might think his name corny by the
Right.
time you don't understand that. But I'm like, yo, can you get the third out there, bitch? You
Well,
know?
my brother's son is the fourth.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah.
I want that.
So yeah,
because
and we
somebody-
call him 4.
Yeah, somebody gonna
Right.
be rich in this whole thing.
Right.
And I want them to go back to me, Brett
Be like,
Cofer
it started here.
Senior, yeah. And I'll be in the picture like started this whole podcast thing, and now this kids just took it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, or
It's
I might
hard for a
start
woman to
another
carry
business.
the name on. You know what I mean? Like, I kept my last name for my son because my son is a Grayson, and so now I'm a Grayson. Now my son's like, yo, I'm about to change my name because I'm going pro, and so I want my dad's name on the back of my jersey. And I'm like,
Oh, so you're the Grayson.
right.
Oh,
And so
yeah, he
my
might be.
son's name is Joseph Lee Grayson, but you know he has his dad, but then also my ex-husband who took care, like both men took care of him. So now my son is changing it to both his dad's names. So his name is going to be Joseph Outlaw Scott.
Yeah,
So dude is dropping the Lee and the Grayson.
yeah. What's up, Roz? What you talking about?
Permission was state of hell no.
Yeah. She was supposed to be calling about this
Oh,
Kevin
okay.
Samuel thing. You still gonna call in
yeah,
there?
she still can
Let me see,
call in.
let me
We
see.
can still talk
Let's see
to
what
her.
she talking about. She about to text me. Hold on real quick. Because she wanted to talk about it. Everybody on now. But, she just texted me. Let me see what she's talking about, man. You want to call in?
Or call her. Let's call her. Or unless she got some man.
I don't know. She might have changed her
She
number.
might be
Let
in
me
the
see.
bed. Are
me
you
see.
in the bed? Who was her name?
Well, her name Roz, but
Oh, okay. She got rich.
yeah, she I don't know.
Okay. So, Roz, can we call you?
Yeah, let me know.
Give me some help because I really didn't have much to say on him because I don't listen or watch him.
Let me see. She might have changed her number. Did you change your number? Oh,
Don't have us calling somebody. No.
no, that's her.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up?
Not much.
Well, how you doing? How you been?
I've been doing good.
Well, you on the air now. What's up?
Okay.
Good evening. Good
Nah,
evening.
but you did hit me up about the Kevin Samuel thing. What you got? You was the first one to hit me up, matter of fact.
Oh yeah, men was in their feelings today. I was like, I'm sorry for your loss. I really am sorry for your loss.
Mhm.
So
Well-
what do you think about Kevin?
So the way I stated earlier, I think he was a little bit too harsh on people. But I think he was harsh on men and women, and I think that when he was harsh on women, that's what they showed the most, right? Because when you disrespect a black woman, you know what I'm saying, that's what the media is going to try to push. But I also think that he was being really real with a lot of people, and they just didn't like to hear that realness. Now, before you start, I still think he was really harsh, though. Don't. I'm not finna throw that out the window. I think he was really harsh, But I think if people watch like that whole interview and see the questions that he was asking the person and what their response is, and then that's how he answered. So it's like this, right? So, okay, it'd be I'll do the man example though. So the man that he talked to one time, he was like, I want a woman that, you know, makes, you know, whatever such a year. She gotta, you know, she gotta have a certain type of, you know, college degree. She gotta fucking be this size, boom, boom, and this. And he was like, well, what you do? He was like, well, I work at Walmart. So he's telling him like, well, how you being picky and expecting all this from your mate, and you not even nowhere near her level. And I think when somebody be that real with somebody, it kind of comes off on the wrong way. And I think a lot of women was doing that. Like, so they want a man 6'8", fucking abs and shit, but they not even going to the gym. They overweight and don't even care about how they look. But that's what they want. So what you got?
I actually agreed with him. I actually agreed with him. I really did. And he didn't come on my radar until I was talking to this guy, and he was like, he's all into the Kevin Samuels ideal, and I was like, nigga, like, why? Let me look at this Kevin Samuels. So I looked at it, and I'm like, he's talking about people that are not ordinary people. But then he did start talking about ordinary people, like the modern. What do you talk about? The modern woman. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The modern woman has a PhD. I don't know any modern women. I really don't. That's not my generation.
Apparently we don't. PhD. I don't know if it's them. Yeah.
That's not my generation that is so high up there that they can't have a man that's average, you know, that's, you know, has a job. He has to make six figures. I don't know any women like that. I really don't. That's not my circle. But apparently there are a lot of women that's all they want is six-figure men. Yeah. You know, they want him to drive this, they want him to have that, and that's just not my standard. So I couldn't understand those statements he was making. But when he said that there are a certain amount of women that you should not date, and a nurse was on the list.
Oh, wow.
An entrepreneur was on the list. A woman with children is on the list. And it was 5 things. And I'm like, oh, hold up, dude. I'm like 3 out of 5 and I'm single. Yeah. You're making it hard on me. Like this ain't working because average dudes is listening to you and I'm a good woman, but yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Yeah. I'm not a nurse. I'm a therapist, but I'm still in the medical field and I have children. Yeah. So you automatically told this man who is all but average. He has an average job. Me and him, we match, you know, as far as financials, what I got, what he got, but he's so into Kevin Samuels. He's not even seeing that he's not talking about you, bro. He's not talking about you in this situation right now. He's talking about another level of person. Like he was saying, like that woman's not on your level. But people were all into what he was saying and not really understanding this may not apply to you. All this may not apply to you. Yeah. But he had such a platform that people, young people, were all into it, eating it up. You know, high value, low value. I'm like, why are you valuing people based off how much money they make? But that's so superficial.
The caveat on that one, right? I've seen a lot of those episodes that you're talking about. But he's talking one with no kid, I think you gotta go back and listen to that episode and realize what age the person that he was talking to.
They were young.
They was young. Yeah. So yes,
they were young. He wasn't even talking about my age, and that's what some men don't realize. Like he's not even talking about our age group. This is not our generation. He's talking about. He's talking about to the young people.
And that's what I was trying to explain to people. Like, yeah, he might be harsh, but watch that interview because that old dude that you talking about, he thinking about. No, I'm gonna tell you straight up. You 35 and plus, you ain't gonna find a female without no kids. Yeah. So it's so chop it up. So he our age talking about, oh, I can't fuck on the kids. What the fuck you looking for? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and I think he just misconstrued. Like, he talking to a young dude, probably 21, 22 or something like that. And this nigga that you was dealing with, he's our age, thinking that he gonna find a woman our age with no kids. And,
I mean, they're out there.
They definitely are.
They're out there, but also those women want kids, though. I promise.
Yeah,
they do. I promise you, they do. Right?
Yeah, so, and then you come with baggage because you got kids.
Because you got kids. So you got kids, but you don't want to fuck with one with kids.
Right.
And that's what I think Kevin was coming in at. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's when they kind of like they do the fucking clickbait shit.
Yes,
It's
because I
like-
always see those clips.
Watch it. You gotta watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, it sounds harsh what he's talking about, but look at what the old boy said in the interview. Just like some of the women, oh damn, this nigga called me fat, and I'm like, well, yeah, that because you said you wanted a in shape motherfucker with with abs, and you not even touching the gym. You don't even think about the gym. So you to find a gym nigga, you got to be in the gym, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like
This is true.
that's how that works. Like he wants
And-
a girl in shape, and you not in
Women-
shape. That's what you. Go ahead.
Women have been very harsh about his death. Like they have
yeah.
went all in. And I made a comment about him passing, and I was like, I really am not glad that he's dead.
Right.
I hate whatever happened to him and the way it happened
Yeah.
because I've been hearing he died. Well, I don't know. You may think he died in a good way. He was with a woman. She was 28. He was getting it in.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like The Color Purple. He died on top of it.
Mhm.
Right. Exactly.
She might have set him up
Died
though.
on top of
the
me.
way women felt about him, she might have set him up though. Like
It could have been that situation. So I was just like,
We
you know,
have to
what you
wait and
put out
see.
there.
yeah, but think
We had
about
to
it.
wait
though.
and see.
Think
I
about
d-
it. She's a nurse.
I don't think she set him up.
She was a nurse?
Yeah, she was a nurse.
What?
One of the that's one of the 5 people he said don't fuck with, right?
I know he was not
Crazy.
with a
He
nurse.
just-
Are you
And
serious?
she was a nurse, and she performed CPR on him.
She
One res-
did?
Yes, she did. And then she called a cop. Now I'm just going off the reports. Now I'm not
Okay.
saying this is true, but this
Okay.
is the reports. And if you go back to listen to the beginning of the show, I played it, the clip of the whole like what they came up with, the cops came up with. But
Okay.
yeah, she was a nurse. She's performed CPR on him, couldn't revive him. Called the cops, you know what I'm saying, or the ambulance, whatever. They couldn't revive him, so now he's gone. But me personally, the way women was going after him, like, I don't know, man. A nurse would know what to give a nigga to give him a heart attack. That's how I look at
But
it.
I also feel like she doesn't want to go to prison for the rest of her life.
I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
saying she ain't
just
gonna
over
make
some
it.
Kevin. Nah,
Yeah,
but I don't know. He
yeah.
was really pissing off some women, though. He really
He
was.
was. So he had a lot of
He
enemies.
was.
And karma is, if you believe in karma, which I'm sure he probably did, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, but I
like,
mean, you
especially
never
for him to be
somebody
villain
gotta
with a
pay
nurse, and he said, don't mess with a nurse.
a nurse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He said a nurse, like, and he would constantly say, a nurse,
What is so
entrepreneur.
bad
He would
about
name off
nurses?
this
Is because they work so much? I mean, what's so bad about them?
Can I get my
Yes,
my
please.
experience?
Yes, can we?
So-
What's so bad about a nurse? I like nurses.
I mean, I like them too, right? But a lot of the nurse is like the new stripper.
Oh,
The new what?
Job. It's like the new stripper job. It's
Really?
like all the hood rats that I know, all the hoes I know growing up, after they hold out,
right.
they became nurses.
Are they
Because it-
nurses
No,
like
wait, wait, are you
RNs?
talking about
I
Are
mean,
you
CNA
talking about
or
CNA? Right.
RN?
Exactly.
it's-
We,
no, it's
we trying to
stage-
figure it out.
It's stages to it. RN, fucking, what's the other one? You got RN.
But they're not a nurse. If they're a,
Yeah.
a
They're
CNA.
a registered nurse.
No, a registered nurse is a RN.
It's a
A
RN, yeah,
CNA
and they all fucking
is
RNs.
not a nurse.
They RNs.
Oh, okay.
Think of look
So a
at
CNA
look
is
at
a
how-
nurse?
Look at how many. I'm not saying all. I'm not
A
saying all
LPN
nurses.
is closer
I'm
to
not
being a nurse than
I'm
an
not
RN.
saying all
I mean,
nurses
than a CNA.
are. I'm not saying all nurses were hoes, but a lot of them hood rats. I'm
talking about the
I think
CNAs.
you talk about the
Yeah.
CNAs.
He's talking about the
I-
CNAs.
No,
You got to be talking about the
so
CNAs.
CNA, then you go to the RN.
No, you go to LPN.
LPN and then RN.
And then
Okay,
RN. And
well,
then PRN.
Then you got
They-
your
they
bachelor's,
go
and you
through
got
this-
your nurse practitioner.
Right.
One of my closest friends is a nurse. I'm not saying that.
So what is she?
But she hood though. I ain't gonna front. She hood. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
there's some I think in any employment
Go-
there is, you got your
You
hood.
been to Cape Fear?
How about the lawyers? You got some hood
So
lawyers?
she laughing. She laughing on the phone because she know I'm correct. Have you been to any of the Cape Fear fucking medical
Yes.
centers? Yes.
I have. And yeah, my
Okay.
nurse was a little hood.
Hood. I'm not
Because
wrong.
she
I'm
gave
not
me,
saying they hoes.
and
but
I even
they
made a
hood.
complaint on her because she had,
I'm not saying they hoes, but they hood though.
they are, and they always got
I-
chargers.
I thought.
What?
Not supposed to have their phone
I'm-
at work, but they definitely got a charger. Yo, I
So,
need a charger.
okay. I'm correct. Y'all know I'm correct. Y'all just don't want to admit it.
I thought he was saying no nurses because it's demanding. It's a demanding
Yes,
job field,
that's what I
and they're
figured.
very bossy, and they're upfront, and they're very direct with you.
Right.
That's
No.
why I thought that he was saying the nurses, not that they hoes. Because
I'm just saying they just hood. They just some hood.
So they
chicks.
just walk around wearing their scrubs to be
Yes.
picked up.
Yes.
Y'all find scrubs
Then-
sexy?
Huh?
Y'all find scrubs sexy?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just wondering, but they do got some sexy scrubs now.
Oh,